cold.
Yo, man, done.
Raru the guy.
Miss Ambitious.
We got two special guests in the motherfucking bill, and the topic today is why would friends fall out? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on that shit, but we're gonna start with you first. Welcome back. Tell everybody your name and shit, where you from.
Big May in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Big May.
Yeah, Belton.
Big Bell shit.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
The biggest building. Nah, just
The
chilling.
biggest building.
Just trying to, get some business proposals together,
And what's that you working on?
It's secret.
Secret?
Yeah. When it pop out, it's gonna be popping out big.
So what you doing though? Like you still doing the
Starting
mortgage?
a business right now.
I'm saying you
starting a business.
still working on the other shit you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to school still.
So what you
Process of starting a business though, that's number one.
going to school for?
Funeral services.
How long you been in school?
How long?
Yeah.
It's probably like my 4th year.
By the time you graduate. So you 20 what, 25?
Be 26.
What got you into that?
Yeah.
It's a funeral stuff.
Mhm.
A family owns funeral home.
Oh, okay. So you extending the legacy.
So you're an Undertaker type nigga.
Yeah.
That's why it's big man.
Oh, well.
That's why it's big man. I wonder why it was Big May, not April or March or nothing like that. You know, it was May.
Yeah,
Not
Undertaker
the
type.
little way. He said he's
She flexed though. So what you feel for all that?
My people own Holloway's funeral home.
Okay. So how you feel about fucking with dead people and shit?
It's money.
I'm saying how you
They
feel.
don't talk,
You don't know. You might can't hear them. They might be saying it was about you.
So they did.
Yeah, they did.
No, I'm just saying how you feel like touching them wrinkly bodies with the.
They might not even wrinkle now.
I'm saying
cold
yes, it is.
bodies.
It's cold once you shoot the morphine up and shit.
That's what I use.
I mean, not the morphine, the bomb in the
fluid.
fluid. How long would it take to get everything situated when you bomb somebody? I want to burn the hell up.
About 2 or 3 hours.
Now, when you cremating somebody, do it got like a bad smell or just?
No, it's just like burnt smell. You know, in the machine.
So no chicken smell, nothing like that. I know.
Chicken?
Well, all meat gotta be.
No.
Chicken.
No, like when you like embalming somebody, you gotta cut them open. So like inside of a body smell like meat. Really?
That's what it is. Meat, yeah. What flavor would you say it would be?
Oh, not like beef.
By beef.
Yeah.
So we like cows basically, so we supposed to be eating grass and shit.
That's what they say.
That is a true thing though.
Yeah, real shit. If we smell like that.
How much more longer you got in school?
I got 9 classes still done.
Okay.
I'm at the finish line.
That's what's up.
So you got to dissect the nigga before when you first started. How you feel about dissecting the nigga?
It was interesting. It was, to me, it was like, like how you watch CSI where they got the bodies on the table and they up there dissecting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. And then like my first, like when I basically said I was interested in it, like my people, like they let me come work at a funeral home one summer before I had got in school for it. And it was a whole autopsy case. So, like when they don't have an autopsy, like, they cut open from like chest all the way down to like the bottom of their
You know what I'm
stomach.
saying? So you want the chest
like
and
down
navel.
below the navel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their head was cut open on the back. So like my first time in, it was, worst case scenario. And
So you know how you get knife.
Was the meat kind of tough when it's cold like that? To cut up with tough.
well, I mean the body was already cut.
Okay,
I just had it.
I'm saying, I'm thinking about that. You ain't get to know. You never got.
I didn't have to cut it myself.
Are you ever cut somebody else?
I mean, like the only place you have to cut somebody is on the collarbone when you try to embalm them. But if they don't have autopsy, you know, they already cut open, so you just trying to dig like they arteries and stuff like that on the inside of your body.
You gotta go in your job. You go in there and do all that too.
Yeah, you gotta find the arteries to run the fluid through.
Oh, okay.
So what
So
is
you
it?
in there? You in there?
That's
In
why,
the zone.
that's why I asked her. She said, see like she know what the fuck she
And,
talking about.
and you use that at night, like what they
Yeah,
showing
like
like
a
on
scalpel.
Yeah, I thought that's what it. I didn't want to say the wrong thing.
So I know, it's different from when you have adults that you're doing, but what about children? Like,
Good
how
question.
does that make you feel
I
when you
have
do it?
never.
You have never
No,
done it?
yeah, I've never
So
done
you think
it.
you'll be able to handle that?
As long as it ain't nobody I know, you know.
That was a good ass question, yo. That was good.
So when y'all doing the hard times, like you could set up a motherfucker die for like a heart attack or some shit. Yeah, like, dang, see, how could you know what the fuck going on?
That's some crazy
who determines
shit going on right
The
there.
coroner, when they doing their autopsy report, we don't do the autopsy. The coroner do the autopsy.
So when I'm saying this, say a motherfucker, I wonder how they can determine if a motherfucker died from natural cause. What the fuck is a natural cause?
That would be like
Everything, anything.
Heart attack,
all
stroke.
that would be considered natural causes.
That's why I be saying so everybody always be like, well, oh, he died of natural cause. Motherfucker had to be something else. That ain't natural to have a heart attack.
Yeah, they consider that natural causes.
That really ain't natural.
Hey,
So
the reason why-
are you a mortician?
That's what I'm
Shit,
trying
a
to
heart
do.
attack.
No, that's what
Okay,
you're
okay,
going
but
to.
yeah, good shit.
That's what you are.
Yeah.
That's what she
I was
is,
trying to.
yeah.
No,
No, you are a mortician.
no, please
Go ahead,
don't
go
say
ahead and
child.
claim it.
Yeah, claim it. There you go.
I mean, I got one of the degrees, but the degree that I have is just the embalming certificate. But when I was trying to start practicing, like they changed the laws in South Carolina, saying you had to have the funeral director's certificate to practice with it. So
Hold the hell
That's
up.
why
We gotta take a shot. I ain't even
Hold
realize.
on.
And we
I
done
know
had
what she's
10
saying.
shots that
I know we still gotta take the shot.
All right, we're gonna take it. I
Cole,
wanna hear what she was just
we,
saying.
she finna finish it. We still gotta take a shot.
all right.
That Shay ass
Hold
with
on,
this
let me
bullshit.
pull up.
Shay getting out with the bullshit already.
Nah, I've been watching.
I haven't
I've
seen
been
these
seeing them,
comments
but
at
I
first.
act like I didn't see them.
I'm into this information. I never met a person that was doing this.
Damn, Corey right behind him. Cole Bill.
High level, not
Hold
up for the
Hold
bait.
on, she ain't said.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Where your shot?
I done took
You
it.
gotta take another.
Oh my God.
You here? So
I'm glad you want it.
They get drunk on here, girl.
Baby, I'm in the background.
But you
You
still
here,
here,
so-
so you still
Yeah,
here.
I should have said.
God damn, we got 3 people talking about
No, all right, bottles up. I can do that for you.
All right, let's get, hold on, she gotta have
They
her
said bottoms. They ain't say no damn bottles. They said bottoms.
Okay.
That means shots
That
up.
means shots up.
Cole Bill.
Not up for the back.
Cole Bill.
I got a Buddhist guy.
Now, why you put your damn water bottle that far up?
I don't know, man, because I don't know, you said bottoms up. I'm thinking like you got race.
We got y'all in the minute on the other shot. Let her talk real quick. Go ahead.
I think I finished what I was
No, I got a
saying.
question though. You said it's a family business.
Yeah, my family.
So what is
What's
your,
up, Eric?
what are you looking to do with it? Like what are you looking to add on to it? Like, yeah, okay. Sure.
So you're gonna branch out from your family business?
Nah, it ain't gonna be branching.
It's gonna be you creating your own brand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what would be unique about how you step?
Because I'll probably be first black lady.
You're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first black lady.
A little bit more confidence in your
Yeah.
dreams.
I thought you was a big lady.
Yeah, you big baby.
Yeah, so you gotta
Big
a
baby.
big speak too.
Yeah, so
She
you-
looked to her
you
glass.
gonna be first.
She's humble.
Exactly.
But don't be humble.
that-
Humble, be she gotta be humble sometimes.
Nah,
See, that don't mean, but by
Yeah,
you
but
doing
don't be
that,
humble.
that doesn't mean that you're not being humble because you claim
You're down
yourself.
yourself. You're down yourself.
Yeah.
But I have 2 ideas. If I don't get a funeral home, I want to get like a place to just cremate people, maybe pets and people. You know, because like most funeral homes, like that little cremation place they put right there on 28, that's the first local crematory that they have. Like most funeral homes I work for, like they take their people all the way to Georgia to cremate.
Just
So-
because it ain't none local around.
Right.
Okay.
So what
for
would you
sure.
say if I come into your establishment and I'll be like, this is my dollar Dexter? Could you cremate? But I want a funeral
Not
for
Dexter.
Dexter. I want to go to Dexter like
I
that.
cremate them,
But
but
no, I want Dexter to have a whole funeral.
people do that. I mean, like.
Would you
it's
be able
not-
to do that?
Yeah,
That's
there's
what
not
you-
a lot of people that's
You'll set me on fire
archive,
if I die
you
before you.
know, like, but white people, they believe in stuff like
Yeah, for sure.
If
For
I
sure.
die
I'm glad
before
you
you,
said
you'll be the one to set me on fire when you take a
that. Quit playing with me.
that.
I'm just saying, if I come up like that. Would you still try to steal my jewelry and stuff when I come over there?
Steal your jewelry.
Yeah, cause I'm at my jewelry
I
on.
got my own jewelry.
I'm just saying, you
You
know,
ain't
you got
get
grave.
cremated in your jewelry?
Yeah, cause you know you got grave.
That mean your jury?
It's gonna melt down.
You got grave dinners.
You got grave dinners.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Yeah,
get
if you get
cremated, you
cremated-
gonna be ashes. You ain't gonna.
Not on
I know that. I'm just saying though, if I come in there, I'm like, word and burn it.
But pass that chain on. Goddamn.
Right.
Don't get buried with it.
I'm just saying, if motherfuckers coming in with jewelry on, hey, Corey, we enjoyed you too, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get up again, Corey. Yeah, so no man, ain't nobody doing all that shit. I wanna be a tree. I want somebody to cremate me and plant me
You
as
ain't
a
gonna grow.
tree.
Hey, that's dope.
Right.
No, bro, right now, tree.
First of all, my tree don't last forever.
That right there, the apple tree. That rapper fall off.
It's gonna be the first. I'm to myself. You can really, this tree don't get named. But this
No,
song, bitch.
now she gonna grow one of
It's
these
gonna be
big.
missile and bitch.
Nah, she gonna grow one of them fish trees. You know them trees smell like fish.
The one that's local.
Yeah,
Yeah, she gonna be one of them.
Yeah, but
They gonna come back.
Female butt.
I'm finna say it really smell like
Female smell like that.
dirty
Something
pussy.
right.
I'm telling you, some females.
But it do. It's bad.
That's actually it.
Bad
They need
bitch.
some more
That's what you call it. What
They need
Hold
some
up, Blondie.
suppositories. The
We
kind
going
they
to
don't
school
need to
that
use
though,
their
my
fingers
man.
for.
That's the only school in South Carolina.
They need to stop letting them.
Really?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, that funky
So
stuff.
if you wanted to go to another school in South Carolina, they don't have that option.
Smitty says the coochie
That's the
tree.
only school in South Carolina.
Oh wow. That's-
Say that again.
Piedmont Tech is the only school in South Carolina that offers funeral services.
Okay, what you going for? Associate's, bachelor, master, like what?
I'm just doing a certificate because it don't really matter about having an associate's or a bachelor's or something like that.
It just
You don't think it's the tax bracket though?
I mean, if I'm gonna own my own business, all I need is my license.
Yeah, no
It ain't
doubt.
like
Yeah,
I'm-
no doubt.
It ain't like I'm trying to be a nurse where I
Yeah,
could be,
sure.
working in the hospital.
But
Right.
you come from a medical
They gonna pay.
background, though, then? Like your family.
My sister, she in medical field. She a nurse practitioner.
They just asked the
Okay,
coochie tree.
shout out sis.
I started out as an engineer major. and it
The
changed
tree you
my
talking
whole
about,
career.
man.
Why you don't want to keep being an engineer?
It was too hard. I was doing chemical engineering. Like I'm smart, but like it was just like it got
You
so
were doing
hard.
chemical engineering?
Yeah, like the material got so hard. Like the whole class making like 30s and 40s on tests.
Yeah, you sing smart.
You gotta remember certain like a lot of fumblers and shit.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. It's a lot.
That shit right there, goddamn, tear your fucking brain up. All the
Yeah.
information you gotta goddamn
Yeah,
retain.
It is an
And
information
then like the
overload.
thing about it,
That
like
shit'll
you
tear
gotta
your fucking head
you
up.
gotta remember the basics to even, like every time you learn a new formula, you still gotta apply the basics to this new formula.
Yeah.
It's like 10 formulas, that
To the
you-
basis.
Yeah, just to get the answer,
Yeah.
You being smart as
But-
you are, do you think you lack common sense?
No, I think
That's a good question too.
I think I got common
That's why I
sense.
said,
It was somewhat-
You wanna know something to that right there? Like you have common sense before you get what they call book smarts. If you don't have common sense before book smarts, then people gonna be able to tell that you just have book smarts and no common
so
sense.
what is it that you think that
Uh.
people? So what is it that you think that people who, if you supposed to have common sense before book smart, then why do you feel like some people go backwards because they don't have common sense anymore, but they have book smart? So what is it that you think make them lose their common sense?
That's a good ass
They
question.
too focused.
Can I just say-
They too focused on studying on
Yeah,
the
I was
book.
about to say.
But
That's a
sometimes
good ass question.
some
So-
people
Not
just
even
can't.
that. Some people, when you book smart, you sorry. I'm sorry. Don't fucking do that. Sorry.
Move back for me real quick.
I got you.
Don't move when you know
I'm
that.
trying to tell you. I like that. Come on.
You ever see some people, they just can't understand simple shit. Like you can tell them stuff, they don't understand how simple, but you show them something hard, they actually study that shit. The simplest shit, they don't understand.
Right, and I'm gonna zig off what he just said, right? Because that was a fire question you asked. Common sense is common. It's natural. It's like
Everybody don't got it.
yeah. And why everybody don't got it? Because like the person that enlightened me, my educator, he told me everybody think, but they don't think enough. You get what I'm saying? Like, and the people that think enough is the people that make shit make sense.
Right.
Versus the people that they think because that we got a mind. So, but
the
like,
book smart people, they only thinking about how smart some what they gonna get at. But
or
don't
they
understand
ambitious,
Okay, now go ahead, Miss.
right?
I just feel like when you book, like people's not gonna always go that way because when you book smart, you're book smart. Like you gotta be street smart. You gotta be agile in so many different areas to where you're not gonna win just being book smart. Because I'm smart, you know. But
you got niggas in the streets dumb as fuck.
exactly,
Yeah, I was gonna
and
tell
the
y'all
ones
about
who are
that.
smart are the ones still prevailing.
I'm gonna tell y'all about my.
You know what I'm saying? The dumb
encounter
ones gonna
on
crash out.
a nigga that is street smart but don't got common sense.
You can go
So,
for yourself.
I went on vacation with this dude I'm talking to.
I want to hear you, man.
A couple weeks ago. So
Yeah,
we in
yeah,
Miami,
boyfriend.
something like that. We in Miami or whatnot. You know, I can't be the only one that's smart and gotta figure out everything. So
Like
we-
organizing,
yeah.
and planning, and
we rented a car off Turo. So like the car on Turo said it how the keys was in a lockbox. So I'm driving the other car trying to take it back. Dude, he been sitting there like fumbling around with the car like 30 minutes. So I call him, I'm like, you figure out how to start the car? He was like, no, I put the code in because you know the people gonna send you the code to the lockbox to get the key. He was like, I put the code in, but the car ain't start. So I go over there and go get in the car to see what's going on. Dude sitting there putting the lockbox code in the motherfucking radio. In the radio. Not a
No,
radio.
I'm saying she figured it out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did. So I'm like, what is your definition of a lockbox? You know, like, bro.
what is your legitimate question?
Yes, like,
What is the
you thought
lockbox?
the radio was gonna open up and give you the key or something? And it's not even no, like my sister told me I'm mean, this and that.
No, you're not.
Like,
It's
I'm
common
not.
sense.
Exactly.
And if you don't know, you really got a computer in your pocket.
But how did that make you feel?
It pissed me off. It pissed me the fuck off because I've been sitting here 30 minutes waiting on you to start this fucking car. Like, you know, and the whole time you sitting here, keep putting the motherfucking code in the motherfucking radio, then trying to start the car. And you want to get mad at me for calling you slow? And you think I'm gonna tell you sorry? I'm not.
Then why would you? Because it was slow.
Exactly. My point exactly. I'm not apologizing.
So was that before y'all went on the trip?
This is why we
That was on the trip.
Oh shit! So how did the trip go after that?
He slept in one bed. I slept in the other.
Y'all want to do
I did not give a fuck.
So that was that.
So you got mad because of that slept in a different bed.
It wasn't even just that. That was one encounter. Like, okay, before that, we had a Tesla. He was like, I'm going in the house trying to grab some stuff or whatnot. He's like, I can't figure out how to turn off the car. So I found the instructions on how to turn off the car and say,
It should be in the glove compartment, right?
you press this, and that to turn off the Tesla. The car didn't turn it off. Since you're so smart, why don't you do it? So I come outside, the same instructions I read to him. I read them again, and I turned the car off. But
You know I'm giving you that because
So you do have common sense.
no. It ain't even about common sense. It's about it is about common
read
sense.
instructions.
Yeah, but
follow directions.
and I said that why would I get mad at a person that's hating on me and you can't even pass a basic literary exam?
And that's what I said. He is illiterate. And my sister
So-
said,
Because if the manual right there, it says she's so smart, so you must not be smart to
But
read
what if
it.
he didn't know how to read?
So what I'm asking,
That's
I got a
illiterate.
question, though, with
he didn't have to read it. I told him what the instructions said. All he had to do was follow the directions I was giving to him.
So I got a question though. So what I'm saying is, when you're dealing with common sense, what if he was never taught that though?
I told him. I feel like everybody should have basic common sense, at least. You know, like when it comes to like little basic ass shit like that, you should be able to.
Some people.
Like, how do people survive without common sense? Like, you know,
You
you run
talking
into
to somebody with not common sense now.
you
They
run
still
into
here.
like everyday situations in life where you gotta have common sense. Everybody don't got, you know, a lot of common sense, but you at least gotta have a little bit.
But what your comment might not be his comment.
Right.
Not a
Hello.
not for me,
I'm just
because
saying, though.
it is a subjective thing.
Because you said he was in the streets, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
then
so
that's probably the
everybody
He
problem.
probably was a high
He
school
might,
or middle school dropout.
he might have not actually knew how to read And then he, you know, listening, sometimes it just may not click with him.
But then on top of that, he pretend to be smart. Like, see that? No call.
You wanna know why? But mate, you wanna know why he pretended with you? Because you are, and we have to be mindful of people that pretend to be just because they know about you that you are.
Because you may intimidate him.
I would hope not.
You may hope not because you.
What you doing to make
may
other
wanna
people
like
keep calling you private and shit?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't be knowing who they be.
Look
They
at
just
you.
call. And
That
they
shit
just-
going
What
on.
happened to answering the topic?
No, it just went off.
They be
You
calling
don't know
and
who
they
it
don't-
is?
What
they don't
happened
say
to it?
that-
Let's get back on this topic though.
Psychologist, he.
What the topic is,
It's
bro?
only a select amount of people
Oh,
that
we're
it
gonna
can
get on
be.
him.
But
Then we're gonna come back with Mary and finish off. Tell me your name, where you from?
Intel the building in certain circles, Casey Moore in my new circle. I'm from Bennisville, South Carolina, but raised in the DMV area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Rob.
What it is that you do?
Man, I do a lot, man. I wear multiple hats. I work for like 3 nonprofits right now. I'm a full-time student at Fayetteville State University, majoring in interdisciplinary studies. Also scaling my business right now. And it's going good. It's great. Everything, that's what I do.
So how long you been doing all this?
3 years.
How long you
But I'm gonna say 2 years, like officially, like going hard at it, like really.
And why would you say
somebody
why would
say
you say that?
illiterate.
Why would you say that? Like what? Say it's been 3 years, but you gonna say that you sign it off as it's been 2 years. Why would you say that?
I'm gonna say 3 years because I had the mindset to do. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I'm gonna do this, but I was still going contrary to what I'm saying I would do and what I felt like I could do. I was living a whole nother life. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
the vision, but not the plan and
The do.
I had the vision, I had the plan, I just ain't had the discipline to change my circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like so like right now today, like by you doing those things that you're doing, like can you like unpack certain things that you actually do? Like just for instance, like unpack.
Okay, for one, I'm the executive team president for Roots Mentoring. It's a mentoring, it's a nonprofit organization which means resident of overriding the statistic in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm also the executive team advisor for our college executive team. We got our, it's kind of structured, like you got executive team for us, then you got college, then you know, on down to
Got ranks to it.
Yeah.
And elaborate.
We just go into the rec centers, the schools, wherever they give us the platform to go in there and teach them. I specialize on leadership development, emotional intelligence, mental wellness, self-care, things like that. Try to just get them at the age where as though they don't have to kind of like go through what we went through, getting it late at our age. You know what I mean?
And the significance of the lives that you do touch, like the actual footwork that you're putting in.
The footwork, man. Listen, let me tell you about that footwork. That footwork kind of tricky because you know we all got to take care of our family. And when you're doing this type of work, everybody needs that mentor, that coach, and when you talking about at risk, we service the at risk community. I hate using at risk. We like to call them at promise. You know,
Because you're looking at the promising part.
Yeah, we're looking at the visionary part.
But they are at risk though.
Yeah, they're at risk only if they become victims. Only if they have that mindset. I'm not at risk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you only become a victim of your mindset. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so if you say I'm at risk,
That was
deep.
deep.
You won't be at risk. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, you know, I do this because of where I come from. You know what I mean? Like,
And where you come from?
The mud. Like we all come from. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been doing it for 3 years, but I think the repetition of like the skill set, like keep going, man.
Y'all come from the mud.
Yeah.
All right, so what makes your flower unique from coming from? Because I feel like I came from the country.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people come from the mud.
What's the difference between concrete and mud?
Because I developed my manhood and who I am as Raru the God. I was living in a place that was nothing but concrete. In an institution.
Okay.
You know, because I was arrested and sentenced to 15 years, 85% of my life, natural life, at the age of 19 years old, about to turn 20. Yeah, I did a bid. I came home in my 30s. I ain't seen no 20s out here. You did, and
likewise. Which would take me. I did 20. I had 20. I called 20 when I was 17. So you know what I'm saying. Going through that, I call it the mud because I was able to take my mud and mold it, shape it into what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I was able to take it, kind of craft it, and then be what I'm doing, get into the situation I'm in now. So, but yeah, we took that journey. Like, I don't shy away from it. I love it actually, and it might sound weird because I love who I am now. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So what was your charge with?
I was charged with murder, assault, battery, intent, kill, and grand larceny, criminal conspiracy. Yeah.
So how long you had to do all of that? 20?
I supposed to have done 17, but you know, mishaps through the bid, I did like 17 and a half, but I still had to do the 2 years on probation, so like 19
19 and a half.
So how long you been out?
I've been out 3 years, like from behind. I say 3 years, but I've been home for a little over a year because I just maxed it out, like the probation and all that. I just maxed it out last system. Yeah, I think they got the whole 2 years out of me. They want that.
Yeah.
So how long your mind been free from institution?
19. When I was 19, I came to a group of brothers, man, that saved my life, man. Like, you know, when I got back there, of course, I had the wrong mindset for it because you listening to old heads in the county jail, like, you gotta be this, you gotta be this. So I went in on with the mask, and I became Braveheart. That's tatted on my back, Braveheart.
And that's what we called him. Like when I met him, that's what we was calling him, Braveheart.
Yeah, but that was
Speak on that, Braveheart.
lost, confused, angry, frustrated, scared. A false representation of who I thought I had to be. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had to be Braveheart to survive the situation I was in, but the whole time that wasn't even really me.
What's the other side of the coin to Braveheart,
bro?
What you mean? Like,
I said, what's the other side of the coin? Because like as Braveheart, even though you was dumb, you was deaf, and you was blind to who you are and being a person.
Yeah, the flip side to it was me personally, Braveheart. If I had to define it, it was more so like me just taking risks. I wasn't never. It was just my mindset was like, I'm gonna go for it.
You was ambitious.
Yeah, more passionate about everything that I did. It wasn't I'm gonna go hard about it. Whether it was adversity, whether it was negative or whether it was positive, I'm gonna face it like it's what it is. We going for it like head on type situation.
And that Braveheart still in the man that you are today. It's just that Braveheart now is more on the legitimate. You know what I'm saying? In the being a value, in a worth, in an instrument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I bring it like I always.
Hold on 1 second. Let him tell us that, Robert.
This is my brother. This is my brother. But I know him though, like
Yeah, for sure. Like,
the spotlight on him right now. And I know you're gonna miss certain parts.
Let him tell us that.
Okay. But this is my brother though. Like for real.
Every question we ask him, you I'm like,
I mean, no way you missing that, sis. I promise you.
Come on, Bill.
That is not no shot, boy. You need to redo that.
Punish them.
Get him, man.
You playing now. You need to redo that.
tell him, Mary.
Man,
Get him.
If we can get back to the break, I know that life happens in phases, right? You know what I'm saying? At different points of your life, you're gonna be this person. Like at the next phase, you're gonna be this person. I think when I went into, Braveheart came in. When I went into prison, I was Casey. And then the people you're around will kind of like give you an attribute, so a character, like something that describes your character. You feel what I'm saying? They started calling me Braveheart. But as life happens and life go on, you go through phases. So in this day and time, I couldn't even laugh at Braveheart now. It's like Braveheart, Brave. When people still call me that, I be like, yeah, he know me. You know what I mean? Like that's been years since I've been called that because it went through a phase to intel. Like in certain circles, I'm known as Intel the Builder. I like to build. I like to talk constructive. I like to add on. I don't really waste my time too much talking about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bullshit.
Really entertaining, like,
So what are you doing right now to help you?
oh man, I'm doing a lot. I facilitate a lot of workshops on leadership development, emotional intelligence. We just go in and get busy, man. Try to teach these kids how to regulate their emotions. A lot of people lack emotional intelligence. We had a set foundation on what that really meant. A lot of times we want to be killing each other like we're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
So when you mentor into the youth, do you introduce them to Braveheart as well as
Yeah,
Intel?
that's the I can connect. You can't go on the void. You got to be able to connect with them. So all the time, I code switch. You know what I'm saying? I might, in this circle, I might wear this jeans, tennis shoes. I might wear designer, the BB sound, whatever, because I know in this audience, it's called audience psychology. You know what I mean? In this audience, I know I gotta put this on because that's the only way that I'm gonna connect. But I gotta come with Braveheart. I gotta talk a certain kind of way. But in a certain space, I'm Intel the Builder. I can speak like this. And in another space, I'm Casey Moore. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
It's
who's
more
Casey Moore?
Casey Moore is the college student. Casey Moore is the business owner. Casey Moore is the entrepreneur. Casey Moore is the father.
Evolution
You know what I
to
mean?
this shit,
So
yo.
it's phases to it, you know.
All right, so let me come on the topic real quick. What you think would cause good friends to fall out?
Because bitches be fake. Okay? That's what causes bitches to
I like
fall
when she
out.
came up on top of that.
Because
I don't
okay,
got no filters.
I'm a good ass friend, you know, like I come from a background where I got 8 sisters, you know. I might come in the house with a small pizza and you know, they all sitting there and I'm gonna share it, you know. But a lot of females around here, they not built like that, you know. They always got their hand out wanting something, but they ain't got nothing to give you in return.
Ain't no equality.
No.
One
But
hand wash
see,
the other type shit.
I'm the kind of person, you know, I growed up having to share. Because like I said, my mama had 8 kids. I lost my daddy when I was 7 years old. So it ain't been nothing but my mama and all her kids, you know.
Mhm.
It was 8 of us, 1 brother, you know. So I had to share. I don't know nothing but sharing. You know, so I got a good heart because I had, you know, siblings that I grew up with, learning how to share, you know. We'll give each other the shirt off our backs. You know, if my sister called me and told me, sis, I'm in a bind right now. I need $5,000. You know, I got her because I know at the end of the day she got me. But I got people that I consider my friends where, you know, I don't bail them out of situations and shit. And the loyalty was not there.
Reciprocated.
Yeah.
It wasn't reciprocated.
One man.
And if I, you know, and then it been times where, you know, their situation changed or whatnot. You ever thought that they ever thought that, hey, sis, here go a couple $100, you know, because what I gave you, you know, I remember what that favor you did for me and stuff like that. They weren't able to reciprocate, you know, or basically thought about how good I was to them. So that's the main reason why I fall out with bitches.
Can I say something right quick? She said they didn't remember the favor that I did to them or did for them. It's not up for the person that do a good deed. If I do something out of the kindness of my heart, right? It's not up for me to remember that.
No.
Because I did it out of the kindness of my heart.
That's
you dig
correct.
what I'm saying? But it is up for the person that is receiving the kindness of your heart to remember your kindness of your fucking heart.
But you're on an opportunity to some people.
Because what you might call me again and you might want that favor again, but I'm gonna remember when you was out there, you know, living the best life after I don't help you and shit, and you weren't loyal and shit. So that's my main reason why I fall out with bitches, because they fake.
But so you become more a favorite than a friend, though.
Yeah, that's what it's
I
like.
don't know. I think my perspective is different on that, man. You know, you
Mine's different, a little different.
gotta get to know people, man. And trust people to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Trust them to be who they are.
And expect nothing more, nothing less.
But a lot of people is not who they portrayed to be.
That's why I take the
Yeah.
root work. So
Back
that's
to the
why I take the root
point
work.
to
So
pretending.
that's why I said when it comes to relationships,
Pretending.
whether it's intimate, whether it's a homegirl or your mama, your sister, it takes a time. It takes time to actually get to the core of that person because they can only hold up their facade for so long.
Not up for the
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So
Not up for the
if you
man.
sit down and be patient and stop giving all of you at one time, and immediately you wouldn't even really be in them. You know,
In
in
the
the
situation.
But see,
In the
I
situation.
get
That's
everybody
what
benefit of the doubt. I get everybody benefit of the doubt, you know, because somebody might have warned you about somebody, but you can't always go off what other
That
people
part.
say. You
Yeah, for
gotta
sure.
you gotta see for yourself.
But you gotta
But
stop
at the end of the
protecting
day-
yourself
at the end of the
same
day,
time, you know?
People basically put themselves in situations to get cut off.
Oh,
You know, like if I've been good to you and you don't basically gave me your motherfucking ass to kiss, then fuck you.
get your own shit.
Hey,
I'm saying y'all gonna make
I want to say something to
Hold
that.
it up.
No.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not. It's all good. It's all good.
That's what's up. That's what you call it, man, when you gotta stay with it. I respect it.
This is a really good topic.
Nah, you respect
I respect it.
You understand your value.
You be yourself,
So,
you
right
know,
now, you
instead
gotta,
of worrying
like,
about what motherfuckers think about.
it ain't even really that. It's just that, you know, when you in contract, when you're doing the work, you know what I'm saying? It's business, you gotta
Now,
count.
let's contract this shot, nigga. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Cole, Bill.
I like that one.
Can I say something what May was saying?
Yeah, but then we gotta go around the table and get everybody's opinion on it.
I'll wait. Hopefully I can remember.
You can remember it's a topic.
All right.
You can bring it to topics. This your moment.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, my situation is different because I'm gonna speak from an experience and not from lack of knowledge of the topic. So, mine was me and my best friend. We fell out over a dude, and
That's one of the main causes for you. You said it, man.
Right.
Nigga or
Right.
bitch.
We fell over a man that both of us was talking to, and instead of us handling the situation like two grown women, knowing good well that was my sister, we both reacted off of the hurt and emotions. And then the thing about it is, once you start reacting off of hurt, you forget what the real issue was and how simple that issue could have been resolved. And so then you start going into situations where you keep adding more hurt and more pain on top of it. So we started being real petty towards each other too, where it was very important points in our life that we went through. And we were so petty still holding on to what we done been through because we let this nigga come between us to, well, she wasn't there for me at an important time in my life. And I wasn't there for her at a very important time in her life. And now it's so bad to the point to where we're trying to fix it, but it's so much hurt done being done between the two of us to where it's kind of hard to fix it now. But when you let a man or a woman come between a friendship, a sistership, a brothership, or whatever it is that was built from the ground up, because that sister and that brother know you more than that person that you let enter into y'all circle, you gotta take a step back and you gotta observe that person and be like, you know what, you toxic. And when you brought your toxicness into this circle, now your toxicness.
Toxicness.
Yes. When you,
no, bro, why you doing like that?
Say it
bring
right.
that shit, got it out. Yes. When you bring that shit into the circle, it's like a bad apple that spreads. So you letting this bad apple spread, and it's making all the other apples bad. And you gotta understand everything that y'all done been through together to get to where y'all at, and you let this one molded toxic thing come in and fuck up everything. So sometimes you just gotta take a step back, and you just gotta look at the situation and be like, is this situation worth really losing my sister or my brother behind?
Being messy.
Right, being messy.
Being messy. You gotta remember that. I never choose a man over my female friends.
That shit,
I don't have
gas
niggas
back
that
up.
basically try to maybe fall out with my friends and this and that, or they don't want me around them because they feel like
So
this and
that's
that.
interesting though.
But at the end of the day,
It is.
who gonna be there for you when you ain't, the nigga ain't there? Y'all on bad terms.
You
That's what you gotta
talk to the
remember
wrong
around.
niggas.
That's
You
what
know
you
what
gotta
I'm saying?
remember.
So,
Say
Yeah.
it one more
you
time.
talking to the wrong men. So I would challenge you to try to kind of like choose your circle, like, because if you
No,
that
men are messy. They will know
that's
they
your
dealing with
experience.
you,
That's, I understand.
and then go try your friend just because they horny or some shit like that. And you
And the
can't.
friend going.
A real friend wouldn't fall for temptation, but you know some of these bitches they horny as fuck too, so they gonna go for it, you know. Cause they feel like
So why
Like, what about a real man though? Like, you
a
know,
real man wouldn't put you through those situations like that.
and he would also go for that friend.
No,
Exactly.
it wouldn't.
All right.
But it also goes on. It goes to how serious you are with that person that's trying to enter into that circle. So if this man is not serious and then this man is not serious, then it wouldn't matter. Or if this woman is not serious and then that woman is not serious, then it really wouldn't matter. But when you're dealing with somebody that may have feelings, if one person got feelings, that's when the issues get started. So
Appreciate them stars, Sean.
you gotta look at how the situation is.
It's dynamic.
Right, you have to look at that. So with me and her, with me and my best friend that happened to, like I said, it was one of the situations where it was feelings involved. I cared about the dude, and it was on her behalf. I think she did too. But
So both of y'all had feelings.
but both of us had feelings for the man, and it was kind of like a
Your man
play,
did a little deeper.
right? It was kind of like a play two different ways type situation, to where it caused me to lose a best friend. But I don't think we really had to do was just sit there and talk about it.
So like was y'all
Salute that
like
shit.
who was dealing with him first, or like y'all both have been
Sound like
dealing with
sis
him?
was.
I was dealing
Y'all
with
was
him
straight.
on a different
Yeah,
occasion.
they do matter.
But at the time it really. But now looking back, it don't. It didn't. It didn't. It
And
shouldn't.
why would you say it don't? Because I want to figure out, was this brother good enough to the point where like you could love him and she could love him? You dig what I'm saying? Huh?
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, so is this brother to the worth where you can love him, she can love him, and maybe possibly due to the manipulation, the
Man, this
conceit,
brother wasn't even here physically with neither one of us.
he pop.
So, right. So,
Yeah,
we,
he
so we both was, you know, based off of conversation. So,
yeah, he powerful.
so then it got to a point to where I met him physically, but at this point, I don't lost my friend.
Right.
I don't lost my sister.
So I agree with you that y'all should have had a conversation.
Should have had a conversation.
But because I believe in polygamy, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? I mean, I understand, but
That's the God.
that's just it. I like polygamy, you know what
Our
I'm saying?
friendship don't start over there. You might have somebody you grew up with, you doing something more than what they is, but they ain't got no motherfucking strive to do what you doing. So when you goddamn be successful, they don't want to goddamn fuck with you. Like I got some motherfuckers that probably can say they my best friends and shit right now. They'll never support and watch the podcast, but I don't give a fuck about it.
I do too.
Cause that shit where we really stand at.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
no. Can I say something, please, y'all?
That's my intake on it.
I feel you. Mine is not a rebuttal to yours. It's just, you know, my perspective in traveling throughout life. You know, some of my people, that's my people, they support me in the ways that I need to be supported. Like I got brothers that I can hit up. I'm going through some shit. I know me spilling and being raw and being myself in front of that person. That's the support that person got for me, because I got 360 degrees that I rotate around and stand on, which is my square. You know what I'm saying? What we say, standing 10 toes. So like, but I compartmentalize my people. The people that I call my people, y'all my people due to the fact of what position y'all play in my life. It's like chess to me. You did what I'm saying? So I'm the king. I have a queen. I have rook, bishop, knights, pawns, etc., and so on. You did what I'm saying? And each individual gotta be conducive and conductive to my life. If not, I gotta push you out.
Right.
You feel me? And I think that as a thought
Appreciate
leader,
those stars.
as a thought leader, I'm striving to lead and thought people that can get like that. Like if once you get to the root of the situation, ship that you having with someone, and you know that you have aspirations to be a wife, you feel me? Or to have a nuclear family, you feel me? Man, woman, and child. You know what I'm saying? That support system from a man, or from man's perspective from a woman, and to operate as a system, just a system in order. If that person don't, this is what I say, don't allow a boyfriend to make you miss out on who could be your twin flame,
Right.
soulmate, your husband, whatever terminology you want to put that on, and vice versa. Don't allow a girlfriend, because that term, if you're born in the 80s,
Hold on.
in the first part
let
of
me
it,
ask you a question real quick before you do that, because a lot of people don't understand the difference. Would you prefer to have a twin flame or a soulmate?
I would rather have a twin flame. And why a twin flame? But to me, the words twin and soul is synonymous. They symbolic to each other. They intertwine with each other, like, you know what I mean? That. However, I know people want different definitions. I say a twin flame because I know that I'm the fire that sit on water. I know I'm the heat or the fire. You know what I mean? That's just on some spiritual or higher knowledge type shit. So like, if I can have a person that sit on the water, they fire, but they sit on water. That's being bold, confident, intelligent. That's the fire. But to be able to sit on that water, you humble, you disciplined, you know how to be submissive, you compromising, you know what I'm saying? You know how to, so I would say a twin flame because I like the word flame. And I understand the knowledge of being a flame. But a soulmate, soul is just having breath of life. Because you're still born when the doctor smack your ass and you don't breathe the breath of life. So to have a soul is to breathe. And in other words, in other places, like in Hebrew, it's called the ba. You did what I'm saying, the B-A. And the B-A, the ba, is the breath of life. We all have breath of life. So I can have a situationship with Miss So Ambitious, Mary, this sister, Danielle. I can have it with any woman, and I'll be like, yeah, you my soulmate. Yeah, we mate in certain ways, but why we don't click the way we do? Because we ain't the same flame.
Because
curse.
You have friends for different aspects. Of
We ain't the
life.
same
You gotta
element.
realize that
Fire
too.
is an element.
Jealousy is most destroy everything. Though. Jealousy. That's the number one thing is jealousy. You don't want to see other motherfuckers get. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about it. You don't want to see them get goddamn get where you're not gonna ever go. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta realize you got friends for different aspects of your life. You might got a friend that you call when you wanna go party. You might got a friend that you call when you need some inspirational motivation. You might got a friend that you
But there's some
call.
hold on, there's some bullshit behind that though. Just say I got a nigga in the hood and ain't got nothing going on for himself, but I bring him along all the time because they gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit like
That's
that.
friends.
But
That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but just say I want to go take this nigga to get some money, look for a job. I don't never call him for that. So I'm not his friend. He just an opportunity to me.
That's how he gonna look at that.
That's
All
how
right,
we
all
both look
right,
at
so
it.
let's go back to it because bro said earlier that everybody is an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the opportunity,
Everybody has
right?
opportunities. Like everybody. So what I'm saying, even with the soldier that you calling, he has a position to play.
As a
He's
soldier.
a soldier.
But what does he get out of it besides him being loyal to
You
me?
legalize him. You give him military tactics.
Now
You,
he's
you
secure.
create him. You help him build what he naturally.
But why I can't
good at.
help him learn something else to get money?
That's what
People
he's
don't do
saying.
that though.
Listen, what I'm saying is soldiers. Most of the time, they undervalue soldiers. Man, a soldier have to use 90% of his mental. Everything calculated with a soldier. You feel what I'm saying? So they undervalue them most times because they think in combat. But what I'm saying is, but as a leader, to me, I would go in there and develop him in other aspects in life. I'll make sure he trained in certain combat.
Yeah, but see, you looking at it, I'm talking about you looking at it from
A structure.
what? Yeah, but
Yeah.
other people look at it. This nigga, my dude, boy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's different vibration of thinking though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because that's how they
But
really
you gotta
feel.
realize some friends don't want people to get to the top like them. They want them to stay.
Right.
That's the whole point I'm making.
But a real friend gonna want their friend to be where they at or at least close to it or trying to work on it. But at the same time, like I don't have the experience where I wanted my friends to be where I was at in life and shit. But they don't want to see the better days. They don't got the mentality to see the better days.
So do you feel like when you meet
gotta
those
lead them
friends,
there.
you just answer the question. Like when do it get to the point to where you gotta be like, I gotta let you go?
Yeah.
Right.
So you
Y'all
wasting
hitting.
too much time.
Y'all
You
hitting.
put too much time in. You gotta say fuck it. You know.
Y'all
I'm
hitting.
at the ball.
That's
That's what I'm saying. From 35 to 50 years before he called himself on.
Yeah, some people you just can't help. This say I'm selling dope. I give everybody else a pack that's gonna do their thing. I got my homeboy, my A1. I can't give it to him because they will keep fumbling this shit every time.
Yeah. So,
And check
No
this
matter
out.
what I do, you can't help some people.
A wise man that in my way of life we call the father, but his name is Clarence 13S, or we call him Allah. He said, some of your seeds or your offsprings gotta die in order for the ones to live to know just how real it is. I'm gonna say that one more time. Some of your goals, some of your dreams, some of your friends, some of your family, some of your coworkers gonna have to die off in order for the ones that survive, because it's survival of the fittest in life. What people don't understand, we wouldn't be here if we didn't survive the billions of sperm cells that our father pushed into our mama. We was the greatest swimmer. Every person in this room. So about in life, it's the same thing with going back to common sense, going back to friends turning into enemies over trash ass or low vibrational shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's the people, the real recognize the real for a reason. You dig? They recognize the real for a reason. And for the one, when you recognize that this person ain't real, you really don't have to get mad at someone. All you have to do is know who they are.
Deal with them accordingly. That's right. Deal with them accordingly. That'll solve the whole issue if you deal with them accordingly. You have to start dealing with people and accepting people for who they are, what they are, and where you stand in their life.
And get out your feelings when they ain't got layers to it. Or when you throw a pebble in the pond, it makes ripples. Alright, you dig what I'm saying? So like when you dealing with someone, everybody understand that the first impression is the.
Come on, man.
Everybody understand that the first impression is supposed to be the lasting impression. So trust can't exist when it's built on lies. So if I trust you from the initial standpoint that when I meet you, and later I find out that you manipulative, you all these other things. Yeah, you flam and you trash. You did what I'm saying? All you gotta do is, that's why I understood what the brother was, Intel was like, you gotta get to the root of it. Because when you get to the root of a relationship with someone and y'all don't been through the storms, only the people that is meant to be together will stay together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you stand behind. Go ahead.
The strongest always survive.
Let her speak real quick. She want to say something.
Just how I feel about when it comes to friends.
They don't
like,
know. They don't know who talking.
oh, okay, y'all know.
Big
It's Big Mo, y'all. Y'all know what's going on. Hey.
Sister, man, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so just how I feel about when it comes to friends. I didn't have so many friends do me wrong just because I come from being taught you take care of who take care of you. You know, I've always been taught that. Like, so when I make plans, anything, I include anybody who's in my circle. I don't care if you don't talk every day. I don't care. So a lot of people's problem is they're selfish. They grew up selfish. You know, when you're not a selfish person, you're willing to do more than your part. Basically, you're taking care of a child.
You're gonna go the extra mile.
You're going the extra mile. So I done got to the point now where, like my mom said, she done told me 20 times, like, you're gonna keep touching that fire and it's gonna burn you. But also you gotta think too though, sometimes when you have a friend, in your mind you think they're good. You think people are good because you're a good person. And then when you have a situation where you're getting confused.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
So in life, you know, with wisdom, wisdom born time. Like with time, you gotta take time. You don't have the time.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I have it now. I definitely have it now because I done been through enough to not let it happen again. So what I'm getting at is you don't never really know, like y'all, like I've been saying, you don't never really know a person's intentions. You don't know who they are. I thought I knew you, but I didn't. But thank you for showing me so I know how to move next. So, because I done got to the point where I baby people. If I'm having, you're having too. I'm just not one of nobody who's just going to bring you around and we're just all just in this bitch stressed out. We're not doing it.
When did you start being selfish?
I just started this year. No, I am just now learning
Selfish
to
is a good
be
word.
selfish because I've been hurt by really people who I really truly thought was my friend because I'm being a friend to you. And I don't link up with anybody with no bad intentions. I'm just not that kind of person. So if I'm your friend, I am really your friend. Like I take that shit to heart. Like,
So can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Do that mean that they supposed to not come at you with bad intentions?
No.
Because that's what you do?
I mean, if I'm not coming to you with bullshit every day, don't come with me with bullshit every day because I go through shit too. I just don't want nobody to feel sorry for me because I've been dealing with it so long. At the end of the day, can't nobody help me but myself. But that don't mean you can't call me and be like, okay, I'm going through this, that, and the third. Okay, so I'm the kind of person you call me. Okay, well, shit, what we got to do to fix this? Like, let's fix it. Nobody wants to be in stress, depressed, sad, mad at the world. That's not how life is supposed to be lived. Like, you're supposed to be happy, and you get confused in the midst of everything because you don't really know. You ain't had no good friend, so you're going to fuck that friend over because you never had a real person like that in your life. I done forgave so many people. Like, my sister just told me earlier, I'm too forgiving, and I am, but that's because when you come from the background that I did, I come from an abusive home. So when you come from that, you have to forgive to move on to the next step. You can't hold anything from the past because it's just gonna keep taking you back to the past.
But at the same time,
That's
you don't never forget your past too.
You
because
never.
It
You
makes
can't.
you who you are. I think our problem is people, because I used to be one of those people also. I expect everybody to
be
give
good.
me what
Exactly.
I give to them. So I expect everybody, I'm a good friend, so I expect you to be a good friend. So if I call and check on you, I expect you
To call and check on me.
But it don't work like that.
It don't work like
It
that.
don't work like that.
When you become an adult, you realize, okay, when I was younger, I used to go through so much shit mentally. I used to feel like, bro, it's only me going through this shit. Like, damn, like, why can't I do this? Or what the fuck is it? Like, what is it? Because I surround myself with good people. I have good people around me. So it comes to the question, like, sometimes you got to look at yourself. If you keep picking bad friends, sometimes you got to figure out, okay, shit, you got to do a self-evaluation because at this point, something's wrong. And
what you attracting.
Right.
Exactly. Can I say something about that right
you
quick?
could think you're a great person. You great. But you keep, what I attract is leeches. I attract people who don't really got their own mind. You know what I'm saying? So when you attract someone like that, you're basically, that is your child. And nobody wants no kids because I don't have any. I'm not taking care of no grown
sometimes,
person.
sometimes it ain't always that you attracting no people because it's your energy. Sometimes
Yeah.
you attracting no people because it's your job to help them.
But you want to know how I got to that point in my spirituality? I practice I just come to the point. You can't help everybody. Not everybody is meant to be helped. You gotta have that shit in you. You have to have that shit in you. If you do not have that mentality, okay, I want to be better.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that mentality to be a better person or to elevate, you can't be around with nobody who don't think like that. It will never work. Like, you have to be.
Can I give you a philosophy
You
that I have?
You have to be selfish.
Yeah. And I'm glad.
I'm
Yeah, and I'm glad
My
that
mama's
you
older,
use that
so
word.
I'm 23. I just don't.
You speak
I
like
just
you done
done-
really been through some stuff.
When you have been through things, you can speak on it. And I am an advocate for that because I have been through shit that I never.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry.
Let me rephrase that.
Mm.
You speak like you done been through some stuff, but you learned.
Exactly.
Everybody done been through
It's a
some
shit
stuff.
and they ain't learned.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the kind of person I am, I was on the carousel. I was going in circles chasing my own ass because I'm like, damn, I'm blaming everybody else. I'm blaming everybody else for what I got going on, but not looking at myself like, damn, self, it's you too.
Mm-hmm.
No, for the
You gotta come out.
You have to call yourself out. So in this part of my life, anytime anybody hit me up for advice and they're going through something that's a continuous thing, okay, I love you to death, but you need to look at yourself. And I love you mean it.
Mm-hmm.
I love you to death. But at the end of the day, if you're not willing to change, or if you haven't come to the part where you're recognizing who you are as a person, you're not going to be able to know what to do next.
It's gonna be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing over and over. And that part,
Right.
for a long time, I was literally chasing my ass, y'all. Like, for a long time, and I had to wake up. Like,
Nah, you know, finally bitch up there too.
yeah, I done bit
You
my ass.
realize
But
what
also,
you're
you got to think about it too when it comes to situations when you fall out with friends too. You got to think about God probably done already showed you that wasn't your friend, but He showed you in such a subtle way. You like, man, that ain't nothing. That's my friend. We gonna get over that.
You overlook it.
We overlook it because you love them and you have fun with them. You laugh with them. You giggle.
And you value
You smoke
certain.
weed. Y'all go have a little drink. That shit ain't nothing. When you go back home, tore up, and you crying because you don't know what the fuck you gonna do tomorrow. And so it comes to a lot of things like that. I just can't. I don't want to go through the same thing no more. And it's just to the point where I want everybody around me to think like that because it's no time for repetitiveness. It's
So what you gonna do
2024.
about that though?
You gotta
I done-
change your surroundings.
Yeah, I done definitely
Somebody
changed
sit
my
on that speaker.
surroundings.
I want you on that.
Somebody said, no, you still didn't speak over there where everybody said it.
Huh?
Give
I
her
had
that
to
head
sit
out.
back there.
Come over.
Sit on. Oh,
Come
you
over
said
here.
this
You
is
can
going.
sit
I'm
right
so
there.
bad. You sit on that
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say, you know, we
Just pull
think
your
But
chair up a little bit.
220
She talking
pushing
about
it over here. 220 pushing
so
on
it
her.
just has a lot to do with.
You want to move us some help? You good standing?
We can
It's
share
just-
this cab if you want to.
Sit on that lap. You want to sit right?
But
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can
it
sit
just
right
has
there
a
if you
lot
want
to
to. You
do
can sit on
with
my lap
all
if you want to.
Yeah, I like my brother. That's my
Motherfucking brother.
That girl said you can sit on my lap.
Just make two of them, guys.
That's why I say Big Nate. Big over there.
Motherfucking bro.
You feel me?
Big Nate
And,
eat good.
You know, that's just how I feel about it. You know, you gotta want better, and it gotta be in you. It don't matter if you want better and you ain't made no change to fix it. And a lot of friends of mine, it just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. Sadly, friends really, it's not really, the realest people I done met are my family. Like real shit. I have a real homegirl I can count on, but yeah, she more counts on me more than I count on her. And I done got to the point in my life I don't want to be used anymore because when I'm having a bad day, I can't call you. You calling me every day, I'm aggravated. I don't want to hear that shit. I got enough going on. I barely can get out of bed.
Got your own
You feel me? I don't want to hear that. But it's also to the point I don't want nobody to feel like they can't talk to me because
So I would say be selective about your friends.
exactly, you have to definitely be selective. That's why I am how I am now. Like I am in a bubble.
You read the comments?
No.
What you talking about?
I hope you listen to what you're saying, baby. I love you. What's this?
Mine.
Oh, Daisy! Hey, girl. Hey, love, Daisy.
Hey, you know, I have a philosophy that I live by.
What's your philosophy?
My philosophy that I live by, and to make my philosophy real, I live by it. Your thoughts become
Your
your
reality.
feelings.
Exactly. You missing it.
No, y'all ain't let me finish
That's
the
a powerful thing.
first thing you said made sense.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Preach.
Your thoughts become your feelings. Your feelings become emotions, and your emotions become a magnet
Exactly.
that attract things to you.
Not everybody knows how to control their emotions either.
Not up for debate, and that's why we speak on the EI, which is the emotional intelligence.
And that's
because
why I said that sometimes it's not only your tongue, it's your mind.
It's your
You
mind.
can speak positive affirmations from your tongue, but if your mind ain't going up to what your words are saying,
You still gonna be ain't shit. It don't matter if you go to bed saying,
Y'all
oh, I'm shit, I'm shit, I'm shit. You
speak.
wake up doing ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you just said just went out the window. It's
No,
gone.
for the
But
right,
everybody
it's
know.
Right. You
So-
can get up and say, I'm gonna have a good day, but then your mind is like, man, this gonna be a bullshit day.
And you're gonna attract
do that.
They're just like that, like we not superstitious people. So
Right.
people like, if I sneeze, I'm not to the point where you need to say bless you.
Right.
So when you sneeze,
No.
I'm not to the point.
No.
No.
So
Don't
somebody-
go lie.
No.
Look at you.
Oh, you tapping into the
podcast.
Yeah.
Get up out of there.
So I just, it really just depends on the person and their background. I majored in psychology when I was in school.
What do friends mean? I don't know.
What do
A
friends
friend
mean?
is someone who you can call on. Someone who you can call on and not feel like y'all are in a competition.
To me,
I
and
don't
I agree to you.
I don't wanna
What's your name?
Marion.
Marion.
Mhm.
I agree to you. And I'm
Shut
gonna
up,
add on to
motherfucker.
it. I ain't pulled up. But like a friend in the true sense, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong when I speak on friends. But a friend is someone that is there for you through the good times and the bad times.
Exactly.
And they there for you when you need them the most.
Big and thin.
Yeah, but they
That's
also,
my definition.
tell you the truth on your bullshit, and when you tell them the truth on their bullshit, they
They're not
don't get
gonna take it.
offended.
It's not for me.
A lot of friends get offended, and I don't want no friend that if I'm speaking on a situation, stop trying to make it seem like everything I'm speaking on is about you, because I go through shit too.
So let me play devil's advocate real quick. So
I love him with devil's advocate.
with
Boy,
a friend though. All right,
Call Bill. Whoa. No table tap. What are you doing?
I just
Don't do that here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn today.
So
Why
with
not
a
get
friend though, would that
Because
be
that
your
ain't our
friend?
culture.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
And listen to
I
somebody.
guess.
Yeah, both of y'all said that.
I guess that's cute.
That's not our culture. We don't do that around here.
How I'm not okay. Well,
If
we
you
might not
wasn't
be the
told,
same.
our bad, but you
Yeah.
supposed to be told.
I wasn't.
Okay.
So with a
Sorry,
friend
I'm
though,
sorry.
and I'm not disagreeing with you, right? But as a friend though, you know your friend. Isn't it about the delivery though? You can't sometimes like you know your friend, they might be fragile, they might be thick-skinned, they might be.
Sometimes you gotta be sometimes you can't be fragile with people
And
because
you-
people don't
you
understand
can't
stuff from
sugarcoat
a fragile.
everything.
Yeah. So
But when you know
I'm
your friend, you will know what.
Yeah, when you
So,
know your friend,
I'm
you
gonna let you
would
speak.
know that if my friend is fragile, let me find a good delivery.
That's all I was-
But this is my thing. Let's say, for instance, you a fragile friend, and I keep coming to you, begging you, baby, listen, you can't do it like that. No, that's not right. Don't,
That's the same thing I
it's
said
wrong.
last
So
week.
then this is my thing. I keep coming to you and begging you, but you're not comprehending. So now I'm trying to figure out a different way to come at you. So now I'm coming at you like, look, y'all fucked up. I'm tired of telling you. So
I'm tired of telling
I'm trying to tell you this. So why so then I tell you that way, then it's like, damn, I finally understand. Nigga.
But sometimes you
But then, you know what we call it though? In my way of life, we
Some
call that.
adolescence training.
No, it's called love held right.
No.
You did what I'm saying. What do I mean by love held right is this right here. That for the person that you love, you develop those type of bonds with. Let's say we develop a bond, a business ship. But I fuck with you because in times of business, you always come through. I always come through. It's reciprocated. So when we go through certain, we go through dry spots in life, right? So them dry spots, they be hellacious. Like they be hellified. So when you are the person through time, they can stand the weather with me and you still there with me. The love that I have for you is gonna be tested through hell. We know hell hell is a mental state of the shit that we go through in life.
Right.
You dig what I'm
Living heaven or
no,
hell.
not for debate, right? So we know that hell is a mental state or shit that we go through in life. So if mentally my homegirl or my homeboy is going through hell, I need to be through them to show that you my people until you get right.
Yeah.
Love hell right.
That's the same with a relationship. You keep telling your old lady, baby, get up out of bed. I'm saying, go to cook something.
Powerful.
You keep telling them over and over, they still laying there. Baby, you gonna get up. You go over there, baby, take the cover out, baby, kiss, get up. Then the next thing you know, man, get the fuck out of bed. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're gonna get up because they're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna get up. You gotta talk to them. Then they're gonna start cooking and doing all this stupid shit. See, sometimes you gotta talk to people like
But that's just like with a baby. You say, baby, can you sit down? Can you sit? Can you stop playing? Put that down. Until
stop
you
touching
yell.
it, let them get burnt.
Okay, but then sometimes you gotta tell a kid. Sometimes you gotta talk to these little motherfuckers is bad nowadays. You gotta talk to a baby like a kid right now. You gotta talk to it as an adult. Like you need to sit your ass down. Some people can't like. You have to be assertive. Once you baby somebody, they get what's that word? They get used to it. They not even just pacified. They get used to it. They think this is what you're gonna do every time until you start standing up and be like, okay, bitch,
And then when
you're
hurt their
tripping.
feelings, you're wrong.
Now y'all
Yeah.
not friends. Y'all not talking. You ain't heard from them. It's weird shit going on. And then
Like,
your
like kids keep drawing on the wall.
yeah,
When you find a pot their ass,
they don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but sometimes you gotta hurt people's feelings for them to
sometimes, and
learn.
me personally, I'm a
That's why I
Libra. I don't like confrontation, so I'm gonna do everything around that.
But
to
you're not doing it in
avoid
their intentions to hurt their feelings.
Exactly. But some
doing it
people
to
don't
help
know
your
that.
friend.
But in their mind, they like, damn, this bitch can't fuck with me
That's
for
not
real.
what I'm saying. I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all. But for me, my method, I don't hurt the feelings. I redirect them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's because you don't
Everybody
like
can't-
confrontation.
Yeah,
Some
but
people
everybody,
hate confrontation.
not everybody you gonna be able to redirect.
They walking like Freddy
See,
Krueger.
that's the thing you gotta understand. Everybody is not redirectable.
So if it's not redirectable, why hurt the feelings?
No, it's not
Because they need to
intentional.
learn.
It's not
Listen,
intentional.
see, you are too far gone.
But
You
listen,
had too much
But
hope in people.
but no, that's not. It's not even that.
Because I
though.
believe in me that
But
much.
no,
Yeah.
it's not even that.
Not
though.
everybody
See,
has
when
that much
you trying to redirect somebody and you can't redirect them, it's not like you going into there intentionally hurting their feelings. So you gotta think you hurt their feelings
Appreciate them
because
stars,
that's their opinion
Selena.
on how they feel about what you said. I can't control what I said to you and how it affect your emotions. Only you can control how that affect your emotions. So if I'm coming to you and I'm telling you something and it hurt your feelings, you gave me that much control and power over you for me to hurt your feelings.
That's why my attitude is
And
always
don't
fucking.
never apologize for nothing you ever said to a motherfucker. If you said that shit, you meant it.
Stand on.
Don't apologize. I can't
No, because certain
No.
situations.
I just wanna.
You meant it when you said it. Then you want to say
Exactly.
it.
No,
So
no,
why
no,
you gonna say sorry?
No, because
I
it's
never
something
tell
It's every
called-
what's that?
it's something called
That
trigger.
bitch said it's all about your delivery. It's
Hey,
all
hey,
about your delivery.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. To
It's
deliver.
all about your delivery.
I call it DAP, like what we give each other DAP, DAP, delivery and perception. If my delivery is accurate, it's your perception.
Exactly.
But if my delivery is off, I can understand
And
why
I'm
you.
sorry.
That's why I'm sorry.
Exactly.
But
And
they
I'm
go
sorry,
back to
and I can fix
perception.
it to a way
How
for you
they
to
took
understand.
You might not been trying to
You might not
deliver
have
it
been,
in a harsh way,
I'm
but
saying-
it
I'm
might have
saying-
came out
we saying
harsh
the same
to
thing.
you.
So why I can't be that friend? You come to me, you tell me some shit, and I be like, nigga, you hurt my feelings, but I feel what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
so why we can't have that friendship?
So
Well, I can tell
let's
you something.
unpack the psychology
Yeah,
of that.
so that's my whole
You're
point.
self-aware.
The
Not
thing
everybody's
is,
self-aware.
everybody is too, like, you have a lot of people that's too emotionally attached.
Exactly.
To-
They
to-
really in love with you.
Yeah,
And they won't.
They really in
won't.
love with you.
If people see selfish extends to the point where, like, you my best friend, you want me to always agree with you. You want me to always
No,
say
that's
yes.
not-
And listen.
that's not
But
gonna
this
work.
is
I'm not
what.
gonna do
But I'm talking about we unpacking the psychology of it. As a friend, a significant other, or whatever you're dealing with, that the person, they automatically think, we dealing with the psychology of the person. They automatically think that you're supposed to be a yes man, yes woman, and you're supposed to always agree to them. This is why I love that with me and my family, me and Dunn, Miss So and Bishop, when we disagree. Because at the end of the day, because we disagree, the psychology is, I don't expect for Miss So and Bishop to agree to every goddamn thing I say.
Agree to disagree.
Right.
Not
But
everybody
y'all
is right.
real enough with each other where you can
That's-
take
Not
the
even that. You feel
backlash
how you feel, and they
or
gonna
the
feel how
bad
they feel.
vibes and go on about your day. You know, this still my friend. I'm not
Because
taking what she said.
our word is all bond. Our
Exactly.
word is all bond.
Word is bond.
So our motherfuckers really think if we
No.
lived in a
No.
big ass house
No,
under
it's
the
not gonna
same
work.
roof,
Too many
that we,
personalities.
don't say that it's not gonna work because we believe in the power of manifestation. So what we speak out our mouth.
Hold on, before you finish, funny thing about that, we get into all these arguments, we get on things, she like, that was fucked up, what you said, man, fuck with y'all feelings. I don't fuck with
Yeah,
y'all
because
feelings.
I just say agree to disagree.
If they hurt my feelings, I tell them, man, that was fucked up.
And what I say?
Yeah.
Why y'all
Right,
trying to
You
play
so
me?
you
But I
okay?
don't care, no, I don't care.
But at the same
meant to
time,
hurt y'all
but at the
feelings.
same time, if you my peoples.
bully.
See,
No.
being my peoples,
fucking
we
bully.
have a different connection. It's like we on the same Wi-Fi, nigga.
Mhm.
You dig me? We on the same Wi-Fi.
Y'all real friends.
Yeah.
Real
So when
friends.
you real friends, it's when I walk into your house, I connect to your Wi-Fi.
Thank you.
When you
down
walk
the street at the stop sign.
Yeah.
Without your permission.
I don't have to ask, can I use your restroom? Can I go to your, or can I take a shower?
And that nigga gonna go in somebody's refrigerator.
And
No, for me.
And one of
But
them,
I'm
yeah,
just
for
saying
sure,
that,
man, I go
like,
get a snack bag.
You
I'm
feel me?
not going and I'm getting a
But
snack
like,
bag to take home.
when you are literally good people, because that's what we talking about. We talking about the GP. You know how we say, man, it's just GP, general principle. But the GP is also good people. You feel me? The GP is, if you're moving off good principle, we should be able to develop a bond off GP as good people. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, don't trip out when she was crying. Like, what the fuck you crying? What you stupid ass?
She didn't mean it. Don't say that.
Oh, I hate that shit.
But crying is only an expression of
I
emotion.
was mad. I was fucking
She
mad.
was mad that night last time we was on there.
I sure was.
Y'all, you told
She
him.
got mad at me.
He said, I feel somewhere else.
Right. And listen, I don't quit on the podcast. Like,
Me and him was arguing. I ain't care because I'm
But
talking
it's
about
just a
shit
lot
that.
of things.
Guess
People gotta
what?
be self-aware of their self.
I just wanted you to know, girl, look, because we disagree,
Yeah.
don't mean I don't fuck with
With
you.
you fast.
No.
Man, listen, me and this dude with any other woman or man, even my mother and my father, I don't disagree with them as an adult.
You know, Robert ain't gonna start his own podcast.
You see what I'm saying?
come on.
You see what I'm
Look, they don't want to listen to what I got to talk about my own podcast. So, look, Mary,
Start there, motherfucker.
right. Mary, that same night when I was crying when you was
Yeah.
I got so mad then. And after I come down, I said,
Yeah, she
"Man, we
put
gotta
out
look. I
some-
said, I didn't put y'all out there. I said, everybody get out my
You did.
I forgot to
Hey,
put y'all
but
out
you
there.
some- you
Mary
supposed-
fed me some
You,
chicken.
but you're supposed to do that.
But
Your people,
But
you
after all of
know.
that, no, right, I called me and I said, man, I feel like Mary didn't get a real interview.
Y'all
Hey, but
was
that
terrorizing
interview was dope.
Y'all was
Because this
terrorizing
interview
Nah,
was
Mary was
dope.
up feeling too. Talking, yeah, he was hollering at me.
Yeah, we disagree. And sometimes in spaces when I don't feel like if I can't work through to be heard, I'm gonna raise my voice. But look how beautiful we was tonight.
Man, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's about the vibe because and what I say about people that when you fought with someone and they trigger alert you, ain't nothing wrong with your trigger alert. If you trigger, it's okay. Janae Aiko made a song. I'm triggered. If girls know, they should know. I know a lot of niggas may not know about it, but you know, I'm balanced. I'm the yeah. I'm masculine and feminine. So Janae Aiko got a song called "I'm Triggered."
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
You trigger me, but it's not up to people to know your triggers. That's as grown people, that's a lot of people's problem. And once you get mad about something, you cannot expect nobody to be like, okay, let me not say this because that bitch, you know, she might get mad.
Right.
You can't feel like that.
No.
You have to, at the end of the day, you
I don't
have
like
to
that
stand
right
up
there.
to
I ain't finna walk on eggshells, but you know we can't be friends.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
You don't never supposed to walk on.
No.
Say what how you
I think
feel.
it's a
You know?
different perspective, though. I don't think it's about walking on eggshells. It's about knowing your friend.
I'm gonna block you.
Not even that. People are so scared of confrontation. Confrontation can either lead to where we're gonna have a
I'm scared
disagree,
of confrontation because I say peace all day. Peace is the
Yeah.
absence of confusion.
I'm not gonna
Confrontation
say
is
peace.
confusion.
I'm not.
But confrontation is the absence of confusion. But if you my lady or if you my friend,
Put some
I
shit
know
down.
you. If I'm calling you my lady, I know you. If I'm calling you my
Right.
friend, I
Know
know
you.
you.
Yes.
So I'm gonna come
But
at you in the
then-
right energy though, so you can understand what I'm saying.
Exactly. But also you
Hey,
gotta
run
think
some
about
shots,
too.
y'all.
Once you feeling like you're stepping on eggshells with somebody, okay, it's time to remove
Yeah, if
yourself
I'm
from your
stepping on
perspective.
eggshells,
That's what I'm
She
saying.
said, people be very
sensitive.
Yeah, but at the same
Yeah.
time,
very
Yeah.
sensitive.
yeah, but at the
People
same
are
time,
very
stop
sensitive.
telling people everything about you. Nobody needs to know everything about you.
It's one shot for you.
Y'all Yeah, I use your witness to the case.
Yeah, stop telling everything. You cannot
Take some
go.
out of
Ain't no baby.
Take some out of
I'm scared.
You say big.
Yeah, big babies.
Big
Not
Mac.
I've been
married.
drinking
Hey,
this tequila.
Big Mac. I like Big Mac.
Fuck,
Cause-
right now, I'll be sick. I would be sick.
January,
You're a
February,
little-
March, April, May. So you say you
And my
coming from the
birthday
March?
in May.
Little bit.
May, yeah.
Girl, shut up.
Oh,
Shut up. You were birthday in May and you May.
Yeah, the biggest
Okay,
one.
so
The
before
biggest
the
one. The
January,
biggest,
February,
the
March,
biggest
April,
May.
May. So not the January,
Well,
February,
time
not the March and the April,
Look who
but
she
the Big
bought.
May.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
man.
I can dig that. I dig.
My hands
Everything.
everything big.
Everything.
You might want to take another shot, bro.
What more need to be big with you is
Take
this.
one more.
The way you
I think
speak.
4.5 hours.
Speak.
Oh, yeah.
You
Cold Bill, you need a shot then.
No.
Cold Bill.
Hey, 4.5 hours.
You
bro.
like-
Take to us now.
I seen that.
What it was like 11 or 12? You say, bro, I'm about to hit the road. Just respond.
So,
Mike, I
knocked
am
out.
drinking. No, I'm talking about acting like you drinking. Mike, you already know.
I was about to say, Daisy, you know how we get down, baby.
The whole topic with that, like, we
Don't
got a
let
movie
you
coming
sleep
out.
over there.
Can I say something?
Tell
Before you go in there. Before you go into that. Like, one aspect that friends can turn to enemies is that, like, all right, I'm a man. When I wake up every day, that's what I gotta accept, that I'm a man. So like,
What a topic.
you know, let's say like I got brothers, and I got brothers from different locations on the planet. Men that are done. I got brothers from different locations on the planet. You dig what I'm saying? Let's say that we come in contact with the same female. We like the same type of female. So let's say you that female, and my brother Intel like you, and you like him, but you came in contact with me, and you like me, and I like you. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And this can be flipped. I don't want you to think just because I'm a man speaking from a man's perspective that it ain't the same thing with a woman.
I think from both perspectives.
I just want to clear that part
I'm a
up.
real thinker.
Yeah. I got that good thing out of it. I did, and I appreciate it. But however, let's say
Can you
it's
say
to the
that
it's
again?
it's
About
it's
perspective?
it's huh?
You said something about perspective.
We thinking about stuff from both perspectives.
Yeah.
Male and
If you was in
female,
the
man
shoe,
and woman.
Back
Put
to
yourself in the
psychology.
shoes.
Back to psychology is
Hey,
versus
Lou.
nature. It's a lot of things.
What's up,
a lot of
cuz?
Nature
people's
versus
back-
nurture.
Exactly. A lot of things isn't taught when they're young. You know, some people come
It's not
from,
your nature.
It's not your
It's your
nature.
nurture.
It's your nurture. You know what I'm
How
saying?
you been educated into life?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
true
know, so a
indeed.
lot of
I'm
people's
telling you this
perspectives
too.
are going to be different because they don't know any better. Some people really do not know any better. And then it's so sad. You really don't know any better, you know? And growing up, I didn't know any better. My mama told y'all, I say this shit every day, everything your mama told you as a child, okay, you're going to go down the whole road. You're going to go down that hard road, or you're going to do this. That too.
But you could,
That too.
depending on who mama is.
But I didn't have that kind of mom. My mom is an old school mom. She is 56 years old. So I grew up. You talk back to a adult, you're getting smacked in your mouth. You can't sit
Back your
around. You
ass.
can't even sit around grown
Grown folks when they
You
talking.
can't do that. So it's so crazy.
On here with
From her age, you don't even hear that, do you?
You know,
She
so
only 23, bro.
so that's what I'm saying. I grew up. I was the last of the dying breed. These people think so different now. They think shit is old to them.
You a 2000 baby?
Yeah, I'm 2000. She's 19.
98.
Yeah. So
98, you a 2000 baby.
you know, so I just feel like a lot of people, a lot of
I made
perspectives
the
are
cut.
just
Yeah, you
different.
grown.
I made the cut.
Yeah, you made it try. You made it. Carry on.
Hold up.
Who said ignorant?
Hold on, I'm talking about dude.
Because ain't no slaves on here, baby. Ain't no slaves on here, baby.
Hold on.
Somebody
Dude,
say
you talk
ignorant.
too much and sometimes you put your dick in the dirt.
I don't got no dicks. What you talking about?
Oh, Daisy Yan, ain't nobody dating.
What they you talking about, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Are you just a fan? I understand.
Your kids ain't got no dicks. So who you talking about, Mike?
Mike, you know I got
Bless your heart. And
My
we love
mama
you,
gave
beloved.
No, but see, I got old school mama.
Yeah, both
Growing
our
up,
mamas old school. We
My
don't play
mama,
that
my
shit.
mama cuss me out. I be so mad at her because she like, you know, she blunt, straightforward. You know, she ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You know, I used to be mad at my mama because she tell me
What is Selena
all
talking
the right things, and I
She
just
talking
think,
about-
like, I just wish my mama
Ignorant.
shut the hell up. No, quit saying that. You know,
That's the
she said
little-
what
What
friends mom make.
She's talking about like,
You know who I
That's
just
the
watch
little
out
before Selena,
for.
she
You
right
know,
there.
Oh, for sure.
and
Love
stuff
you,
like
yeah,
that. But
sorry.
I ain't never want to hear it. But it took me being grown and have to go through
No, so she gonna
bullshit
talk shit.
Oh, for
just
sure. Yeah, my mama's
just to
from
know that my
the
mama was right. You know.
That's what just
I used to get mad at my
how
mom.
you were just raised. A lot of people are, like Selena said, people are really ignorant. I call people ignorant probably every day because you don't have what I have. You know, you wasn't raised how I was, so
Mama said she want a session.
I can't expect you to understand where I'm coming from.
Still learning. Peace to the God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't. I don't know. I really don't even know. I don't know.
Hold on, which one of y'all got some cotton candy?
Why you doing that? Chico, why you doing that?
No, I'm
Your
not
senses
cotton
going off.
candy.
This right.
Her senses going, her spidey senses going
I
off.
got perfume on too, but this is
Oh, yeah.
super ass cotton
I always
candy.
gonna wash my ass.
This is my brother when they say.
I always gonna wash this ass front to
I
back.
think this.
You took a bath too.
That was, that was
Oh, yeah, real good.
Somebody
Chill,
got
chill.
cotton candy.
This vape got
Yes, ma'am,
cotton
I'm
candy.
sorry.
Oh, your baby
Girl,
got
don't be sorry for taking a bath.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I'm gonna wash this ass. I'm too big not to wash it.
No, these rags, best
Thank
vapes I ever smoked.
I fuck with these.
The rags
I
is
ain't
good.
had it, but these
Red
rags,
those all good, but I fuck
Yeah.
with these.
this blue ass cotton candy.
Do you like everything? If I send somebody to the store to get one of these, it gotta be blue. Because you can't miss
Blue the
whatever.
best flavor, ain't it?
Yeah, blue the best.
I don't know. It's a bunch of different
It
flavors.
is, but I ain't experienced
I
in
smoke
different
weed,
flavors.
I just smoke when I'm drunk.
Try
So,
I tried.
so let me ask y'all a question. Not you, Mary.
Everybody want to
Mary,
hang
ask you a
the
question.
that's left over there.
Yeah, you too. Intel. How have your experience been on COVID?
COVID?
Cold beer.
Hey, boo him somebody.
I'm a bull.
I think he needed a double boo.
Damn, okay.
COVID was 2-3 years ago, baby.
Yeah. So how has yours been a cold beer?
Bro, what you doing with my
However,
keys?
It's a different experience for me here than actually looking at
I gotta open my teeth.
This your first time here? Oh, it's your first time.
Yeah, he from around here.
Man, right. Just give him the thing right there.
Yeah.
Doing all the
My
extra
bad.
shit. Sit
Well,
down.
I will
Let's
say-
talk.
You
I
right.
will say this: it's a different experience from being on the podcast and then actually just being a fan watching from an audience perspective, right? From an audience perspective, I was like, damn, you know what I mean? Y'all, you know, I think y'all sweating your voice out a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and y'all gotta understand. Well, for me, this this is constructive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all got a audience that's vast. You know what I'm saying? So if we can learn how to give everybody their voice while y'all doing a podcast, then you can kind of appeal to a bigger audience. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody locked in. It ain't just a certain demographic. And I call that audience psychology. You should understand your audience, you get more. But I love the vibes, family. Y'all make me feel comfortable. I don't do too much drinking. I ain't easy to be comfortable in certain spaces I'm at. So y'all made me feel comfortable.
The energy is great in here.
So, May. Yo, what the hell I get made from?
We ain't done yet.
That's
That's
May.
the question.
I know.
Oh,
I just
May.
want to get it out.
Big
So-
May.
Not April,
Get it
Big
right.
May.
I said big
not
May.
March, not January, or February,
Big May.
but May.
So this go around is your first time, you know. So
power
this term, like this time right here, how has your experience been?
It's been good. But see, my first experience, I
She was
wasn't
on
bothered
bullshit.
because, you know,
It was me.
you talk shit to me, I'm going to talk shit back.
It was
you know,
me.
I don't let nobody get me in my feelings and
But
nothing
good
like that
people
because
is gonna do that.
at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck.
Touching different parts of that brain.
You know? Yeah, and see, I might touch somebody different part of the brain, you know?
Right.
Just like you gonna come at me, I'm gonna come at you.
Not a
Run it back. You might, you might step on my toes, but I'm gonna step on yours too.
you know what?
And I'm not gonna take it to heart because
And that's 220.
I'm not gonna take it to heart
They're
because
gonna break my shit.
at the end of the day, we gotta realize this is for entertainment purposes.
And at the same time, it's for entertainment purposes. But like we also developing a bond
Yeah.
because we get the contents of each other's mind on here
Right.
according to how a person is actually dealing with.
We all intelligent.
You're
Right.
right. That's it. Got to
Hey,
take
but
it.
for the other, so I'm getting out the way, man. That's just me where I'm at in my life.
He stepped on my toes
I
last
go to
time,
the
but
max. And one thing
you gotta step on his
yourself.
toes back.
I gotta
But see,
know
he
myself.
doing
I
good
can't
today.
step
I guess
on myself, 'cause I'm
I guess
gonna go
everybody
hard. You gonna go.
tell him.
No, everybody was telling me it was
Anything in my way, I'm stepping on and stepping over. So
they wasn't on my ass. It was no. I don't think nobody.
But I've
get
been
on my ass.
tuning in from the videos I've been watching when I wasn't on here. They been on your ass.
Oh, you talking about the comments?
Yeah.
Fuck, I ain't paying attention to
Been
them.
on your ass.
I ain't paying attention to them.
Fuck.
However,
No,
But you doing good today.
I said,
You doing
no,
good
no,
today.
yeah, the comments is actually good, but like I didn't mean at the time when you came
You gotta cover it up.
to actually take it to the level that I took it
Look how
to.
she did it.
This is wild. So,
This devotion.
what, that's Marianne.
Please call me Mo though.
Mo,
The big one.
Big Mo.
Yeah.
So how have your experience been?
I actually like stuff like this because I like talking. I love stuff like this. I love hearing different perspectives from everybody. I love stuff like that because it picks my brain, and I'm alone 9 times out of 10. So being around people and who's on the same level frequency as I am, or who can hold a conversation or can hear what I'm saying and actually hear me, I love stuff like that.
So why was you scared?
I think I'm just nervous. I have anxiety. That's just some shit that's on past
That's in your mind, though.
Yeah,
Ain't
no
passed
shit. I take medicine.
Is
I'm
that-
bipolar, baby. I've
No,
been
you're
manic
not.
all week. Yes, I am. I've been manic all week.
down. That's because you make yourself that
This
way.
shit run down the family. This
No,
shit is genetic.
You make yourself
Yeah,
that way.
but you gotta
No,
work the cycle.
listen, and that's what I'm telling you. My mama done got to the point she was bipolar, got a personality disorder, and I had to grow up with that. So I know how to go
Now, you
around.
don't- why you claim that?
I'm not claiming it. I'm not claiming what she has.
You say you is too, don't you?
Yeah.
But what I am saying is I do have the same traits as my mom. It's
What's your
not me
trait?
claiming as
What's bipolar to you?
bipolar.
Is it a
Hold on,
clinical?
hold on,
Is it a
Nancy.
clinical
It's
diagnosis?
clinically
But
diagnosed.
why
I
they
take
say you?
medicine.
Why? What the medicine do for you? Why you can't do it yourself?
You know, people in the
Because
clinic,
sometimes-
people in the
listen,
clinic
this is just-
misdiagnose people too.
They
Though.
can't misdiagnose me because I've been going through this since 16. I'm 23 years old now. So at this point, I go to the doctor a lot. I speak to a lot of people.
Yeah, because you don't program it in your head. that you
No, I
fucked up.
never
No, no,
programmed.
they-
I never
Not
programmed.
only
I
that,
listen.
but like,
Let's get this.
No,
That's
hold
a
on. Answer-
misunderstanding.
No,
because
answer
I'm
one. Hold on,
confused
wait.
what I said.
Answer one question. Why are you bipolar?
That's not why you're bipolar.
No, yes, it is. Why you think you
We
bipolar?
family. You gotta get
What do you mean?
comfortable.
I was
What
saying
did you do to be bipolar? Put it like that.
Sure, you can sit in her
the
lap.
switch up the moves. The
Alright,
my-
everybody.
Not even just move swings, like shit be bad, and it's just personal experiences
This is
that
your
I have
personality.
went through. No, it's not,
It is.
because this is my personality. This is who I am. This is like, yeah, hey y'all, love y'all.
But then
But-
what's next?
Who knows?
You gonna
I
beat
don't-
your ass.
I
after
don't-
that.
But
I
why
don't-
she-
Why
why-
are you
why-
up under that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why-
No,
but
it's
why
a
you gonna
different
beat
person
their
every
ass?
day. It's a
She
different.
gonna beat your
I am
ass. You gotta get all fucked up.
I'm a different
You
person
know exactly
every
what
day.
you're doing, though.
No,
Hey,
I
but-
don't.
hey,
Yes,
hey,
you do.
hey,
You're
hey,
not
hey,
dumb.
what's up,
You're not
man?
dumb.
I know
Big
that.
Mo,
But it's
Big
saying
Mo,
being
Big Mo.
bipolar.
Hey, Mo,
Yeah.
Big
Bro,
Mo,
would you
Big Mo,
speaking like this, then?
Big Mo.
Hold on. Would you speaking like this, then?
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're doing. I don't take nothing you say is serious from this.
I mean,
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
really
no,
say it because
can I
it
say
is.
something on
I'm
top of that?
very aware of what I'm saying, but what I'm saying,
No.
don't, listen, just let me talk for a second.
Yeah,
And
sure, yeah,
okay,
yeah,
listen, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
confusing nothing.
Go ahead.
When I say I'm bipolar, I am clinically. I went to the doctor. I take
I want to
medicine,
know who that
but I
clinical
don't. But
psychologist
listen,
was.
and I'm
though.
gonna hold this down. At the end of the day, I don't take my medicine every day because I do feel like I have a control over. But at the end of the day, when you're bipolar, when you deal with something mentally, you don't really know what you're really going through until someone, you know, or I don't know, like you gotta. I don't even know how to explain it. Like real.
Can I help you explain?
So I'm glad you told
Can
me
I
this
help
because
you
I
explain?
think- No, I'm
Yes,
saying.
you can.
One
Yes,
thing
you can.
about what you
You
said. Hold on.
definitely
Where does glory be to God at?
Hold on. One thing you said now, since you bipolar, so I don't know you know what you're talking about or not now.
No.
I
Can I
can't
say
confuse
something?
it.
I want to say something
I
from
don't know.
that standpoint. You
Yeah.
said a clinical psychologist, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now my
I don't know
knowledge
now.
is vast,
Right.
so I understand that the medical field is one of the main devils.
Exactly. That's why I don't take my medicine.
Love.
That goes back to why I don't take my medicine. Because I
Okay,
like to
okay.
be in control of how I feel.
I took bullet points on what you said,
Yeah.
and I want to speak off every bullet
Yeah.
point off what you said,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
All right, so my first one is, you know what I'm saying, I understand that the medical field
That's what they told
misdiagnosed.
me. Yeah.
Like, they to the point where a girl is 13 to the age of 16,
Yeah.
they'll tell this little girl that is naive and don't know nothing about the medical field,
Exactly.
that she need a partial hysterectomy.
Exactly. And
Do you
also, it's nothing, you know, I'm-
it's nothing wrong? Or they'll
Listen,
tell her
they
that
offer black
they'll
people.
tell her, yeah, they'll tell her that she have a cyst on her ovaries just to be able to go in.
And
because
take it
you-
away.
Yeah. So
I understand.
when we talk about ADHD,
Yeah.
it's ADHD,
Mhm.
absence of daddy at home syndrome. You dig what I'm saying? No. Please, May.
I'm there.
Please, can I go back?
Go ahead. I'm there.
You guys, what it was, God. All right. ADHD. Absence, daddy, home,
I'll bend over for us.
dysfunction, a disorder. Listen, listen. Because a lot of the times we don't have parents as being adults, and we have a child. Our duty, our call of duty is this: to be able to make sure that flower, that seed that you planted, be able to grow, to blossom. You give it the proper sunlight. You give it the proper nourishment. You give it the proper nutrition. You give it the proper everything. But stop for 1 second, please.
Preach it.
Please, Lord, for 1 second. Because a lot of the times when we have children, we are children having children.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So we got to come to the realization that when my mama had me as a teenager, she wasn't qualified to be a mother. When my father nutted in my mama, he wasn't qualified to be a father.
And how you gonna break the curse? My mama didn't have me as no child, so let me go ahead and correct you for that. She had me at 30-something years old. My mama has been dealing with
you accepted your room.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it just comes to a certain part. My mama didn't get to raise me to her full potential as being a mother because she had 3 kids before me. I am the baby.
That's my girl name, y'all.
So that's why I come in to say it's some days my mama couldn't get out, you know. It's just some days that my mama
love you, baby,
or just anything, you know what I'm saying? So it just has a lot to do with that. Like how you like back to nurture versus nature. I come from seeing my mama stuck in the bed and shit like that. Thank you.
Don't claim it on yourself. You just want that.
And exactly, and that's
No, stop.
When I was a child, I thought as a child.
My mama done been told me, do not claim that because with her having
You speak on psychology a lot,
right?
Yes. So in
Yes.
psychology, you know we have a thing that is called the inner child, right?
Yes.
All right, so a lot of
inner child I'm still dealing with, trying to get it ready to let go.
Thank you for you admitting it. But as adults, those of us that is not self-aware to the level that we are,
what I said earlier,
guess
chasing
what?
that damn ass.
They battling, now for the bait, they battling their inner child.
Yeah, that's
You dig what I'm saying?
Stop claiming yourself.
She do.
Okay, but listen, y'all.
I wanted to say
Hold
something.
on 1 second, Mary.
I don't want you to talk
I'm gonna let
about
you say
Mary.
as soon as I get finished.
I want to talk.
You gotta let her. Everything happen on the time, the pattern, and the journey that it needs to happen on every person. So y'all can't sit here and tell her that she can't. If she speaks on that, you have to give her time to self heal herself to the point to where she's comfortable enough to be like, I'm not bipolar.
Exactly, because
So
right now in today's
force that
time,
on her.
and I hear everything y'all saying, but when I'm happy I get to speak on this. A lot of people.
Oh, hold on, wait. Like Keisha said, goddamn, cause of falling in the home don't mean he been a parent.
And that's big.
No, but stop.
And that's big
It's
too.
vice versa.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. My mom was there. My mom was there. You feel me? But like I said, I come from an abusive home, so she was there physically, but mentally she was not there. So I literally had to grow up.
I relate to you.
You get what I'm saying? And
Like,
she's
my
a
mama
great
always
mother.
been there.
And I'm not gonna never take that from her because she taught me how to hustle. She taught me how to hold money. She taught me how to do everything. And she taught me how to avoid certain
Shout out to
shit.
your mom, too.
Exactly. Shout out to Patricia. Shout out to Patricia.
What y'all forgetting is the definition of these diagnoses.
Talk, man.
Bipolar does not mean that you don't have the voice to know what's wrong and right.
Exactly.
Bipolar is a disorder where you might be happy this moment and you might be upset the next moment. That's what you're missing.
Right.
That's what I'm letting
That does
my word
that does not tell you that you don't have.
Why? What's the cause of being upset?
It can
like we just talked about earlier. Don't people know your triggers? It's a mind thing. The mind is a
So you know in nature causing in nature the natural flow of the universe is something called cause and effect, right?
Exactly. But
right,
so you can't. No, that's what I'm about to cut you off again because you cannot compare that to bipolar.
Hold on, let Mary finish.
What you can't sit there and say is just because she say she bipolar is that's a lifelong situation that she gonna deal with. It might be a thing that she going through in her life because she got something going on. I done been diagnosed.
It's a cause. It's a cause.
I done been diagnosed with
It's
depression.
bipolar.
And that's what God said.
To me, it's a label. For y'all that don't know on the panel, to me, bipolar, PTSD is a label from society that we
I'm not even gonna say it's a label. It's a thing that you're going through in your life It's a down
And
moment
we
that you're
judging
going
it.
through in your life,
And we judge
that
it.
you're feeling.
And we judge it.
Because
Like,
you
because
can't judge something.
I done
you
been
ain't been through.
diagnosed with
You
depression.
can't judge nothing you ain't been
I done
through.
took medicine for depression, but do I still take medicine for depression?
You wanna know why you don't marry? Can I just
Because
interject?
I overcame what I was feeling. That's why
You
I don't take
overcame the medicine.
So you have to give her time to get to
Yeah.
that.
Everybody got to take power.
All I'm saying is this right here. The shit that they give you to medicate you. It's listen. You can have a headache right now,
She didn't feel like it works for her
Oh,
right now.
but your feelings, but it don't. In the long run, Mary done been through what she been through, and you done been through what you been through. And I'm saying for you.
And I'm still going through it.
But
I ain't
guess
made
what?
it to the top
But
of
guess
the
what?
hill.
You haven't. None of us
I
have.
have.
But check this out. All I'm saying that.
I don't take
Listen,
medicine.
you wanna know why? Because you ambitious. You was determined. You was brave. You was courageous. You was intelligent enough.
And I learned how to overcome what I was
you-
going through.
you learned
That made me feel like I
You
was
say
down.
you learn, right? So the things that make you feel down, they diagnose it as bipolar depression, right?
It might not be that. They might diagnose you.
It's
yeah,
ADHD.
Yeah.
It's ADHD.
But you gotta figure out how you gonna overcome the obstacles
Listen.
to get back to yourself.
Each of us in the universe adds a spoke to the wheel. But if you allow the thing that sits in the center for every spoke to connect to, which is what we call the government,
Yeah.
to diagnose you and to label you and to put you in a bracket, guess what you are? A fucking slave.
Yeah. Not even that you're a statistic, like, but that's what I'm getting at. So boom, you feel me? But no, I'm hearing you. No, I really do hear you. Like I grew up playing sports, so I know how to take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
No,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
baby. It ain't even about you. Hey, but it ain't about you. I'm talking to you, but it's
Yeah.
about us.
Yeah.
I come from a broad perspective. It ain't even about you, love. I'm
Yeah.
talking to you,
For sure.
love.
No, I
But
hear
you,
you.
for you be 23,
Yeah.
then I salute you.
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
salute you.
I'm about to say this. Please say this. When I say you can hit your top, meaning you gotta trust your process. You gotta get to your level. Every
Mhm.
time
And listen,
every time you hold on, take it in
I'm
sometimes.
listening.
But every time you overcome something, that's your top. You gonna top that what you was
Period.
going through. So
Leave me alone.
it's different levels to that shit. You gonna top
Right,
a level, not
right.
a level. You top
You gotta keep
Okay.
going
And
on. And
No,
that's what Mary
that's
said,
how I-
but
no,
she had
listen,
down.
that's what I'm.
Baby, I got
I
you.
done overcame depression as well because I done been in a dark
That's
hole
that-
I never thought
that
I'd come out
bottom.
of. But
Oh, I
what
don't
I
have it
think
yet.
that is being bipolar, I
That
go
blue
through
bottom.
a lot of
That little
emotions
blue
at
bottom.
one time and I do
Baby,
not know
this
how to
for you
control
right
them
here.
at
Hey,
this
look,
age
hey,
and
look.
where I am right now. But I'm working on it.
All right, and look, and let me say
It's
something.
not,
That's
that's
your
your mindset.
mindset.
It's not
I
you need to
mature
just
every
fun.
day.
Bro,
You
you
never-
are talking
You
that
never
shit.
know. You never know how you're gonna handle a situation until you're put into that situation.
For me,
Let
as
him
an
talk
older
real
guy,
quick.
to a young woman, I'm
This
just
for
guy
you,
you
baby.
feel. Hey, Marianne.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what I'm saying is this right here. For you to be where you at now, at the age that you at, and we know numbers don't define maturity.
Exactly.
You feel me? All right. So because your maturity deals with how ripened you are on the inside. So through your experiences, for you to be where you at right now, all I'm saying is this right here, love, is that when you come in contact with the things that people say about you, like we were talking
Oh, I
about.
don't care about that
No.
I used to.
You said you bipolar.
Yeah.
You subscribing to what they say about
Exactly.
you. You get what I'm saying?
That's why
Because-
everything you told me go out the window now because
It
you
don't.
say
It don't.
to me it do.
Maybe to you, and that's
Yeah,
cool
but-
because
You know, realize the
I disagree.
definition of bipolar.
Because you know,
What
No,
she said,
no,
that's
because
not
she's
her.
speaking. She too smart to be calling herself fucking bipolar.
No,
because
for the
that's
baby.
what-
That's
No,
what
for the baby. That's what I'm
Listen,
trying to say to you.
Okay, and that is cool. Y'all, but it's
Don't claim what they
No,
labeled on you,
I'm
baby.
not claiming nothing. This
Yes,
is
you are.
real life. I go through a lot of emotions. Y'all
All of us
listen.
do, baby.
Okay, cool.
That's the mind.
Okay,
Listen, can I give you a juice that I gave my brothers?
Y'all gotta let her go through the emotions the way she
Oh,
goes through the
Exactly.
emotions.
Y'all gotta come. Y'all gotta understand. I come from being baby. I come from thinking nothing ever happened to me, to a point where now life is real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't want to claim it, but I am throwing out there what my doctor has told me, and that's and exactly that's and
I'm your
listen.
doctor.
Cool. Well, listen, I
Listen,
take Seroquel. I take
Listen,
Seroquel,
listen.
but I don't
listen,
take
listen.
it.
Stop
Because
one
at the
second.
end of the
You
day,
need to stop.
No.
it goes me all
Tell
the
baby
way
you're ready.
out.
I'm telling you to stop now. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's take this shot. Come
Hey.
on, Bill.
After the shot, I got something to say. I got some. So
It's a brother. It's a brother on here right now watching. You dig what I'm saying? That he depended on what?
Yeah,
the
come on here and
clinical
sing for
people
us.
say. Listen to me, please, man.
I promise you I'm listening,
Listen,
baby.
but this shit, when he took it, the form, the gases, how you gotta understand your mind is consistent of gases.
Come on, Water.
Cloville,
Hot
liver,
liver.
not for the baby.
Fuck y'all broke ass niggas and bitches.
Not for the baby.
Get your money up. And
Hey.
if you need help,
Pass
maybe
the
look and
motherfucking
get here
money.
with me.
Hold on. Chris asked what the topic is. The topic is
It's
it's
basically
everything. We zigzagging, but the original topic was what was the original topic?
Why do we fall out?
Why would the friends fall out? Like, what would make a friend fall out with each other? That was
Bro, we
it.
gotta get into that zigzags in.
Yeah, so I wanted to speak to this. But don't y'all think that sometimes friends fall out because you just outgrew them though?
Yeah.
But you know what? They ain't friends. They just play together when they're young.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not even.
No. You can be adults.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
ain't
just
gotta
not
be
on
in
the
the
same
childhood.
level.
But it's the direction that you go in life. So by the directions,
Thank you,
go
brother.
ahead, God.
But when you don't outgrow each other, it's shit that's gonna lead up to that point. That's what you gotta realize.
Okay.
And it can be based on everything we've been talking about, why you outgrew that friend. There's a lot of reasons why you outgrow a friend. That's what you gotta realize.
Because
You don't
sometimes
just outgrow a friend, but you outgrow for reasons.
sometimes that friend may not be trying to do what you trying to do in your life.
Bring up your mind, you should be quiet.
What you call that? Elevation. If you're not trying to elevate with me, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Right off.
Because
I
that's all I
can
want
be
to do.
friends with somebody that's not trying to elevate
You
themselves.
can't.
But I'm gonna keep trying to teach my
Right on.
friend how to elevate
But
themselves.
you
But at some
Teach
point,
someone
you get tired of trying to
Sometimes you
teach
get tired, but
somebody.
I'm not gonna give up on my friend because this friend don't be on the same level of status that I'm on. Because they don't make you less than a friend because you're not on that same status. You just don't have that same ambitions and drive that I do. But that don't mean that I'm a discredit or I'm gonna look down at you as a friend.
Right.
I'm still gonna be your friend on
Yeah.
the level of friendship that you need me to be on for you. Eventually, one day you may or may not
Get
to
on
where
that
I'm
level.
at. But I'm not gonna never
But you gotta
switch up
respect.
on you.
You gotta respect people for the position that they play in your life. That's why on a chess, life is chess.
Let Royale speak one second.
Is because
I wish
that
you
you
had
have people that is.
I wish I do come up here and speak.
But
Jordan, get up here.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Hey,
y'all
but
know
listen.
how I be. But anyway,
Let us speak one second.
Corey
Corey
almost shut up.
Yeah, Corey, fuck you.
fuck you,
Hey,
Corey.
Corey. Hey, peace, Corey. Love you, bro.
But what I wanted to tap in on is what Sheikah said when she was saying about just because you're not where I am, that don't mean I'm gonna disregard you, right? Everybody knows who knows. Cold beer, hot liquor, we family, right?
We don't care.
I'm gonna probably call her beer, hot liquor. So now this is my family. I'm not anywhere close to the intellectual level that they are. But not one time have Sheikah and me
No.
said, fuck
Hold
you.
on.
That's guy.
Hold on.
Disregarded
Hold
what
on,
you
y'all.
said.
Hold on. Let Royale talk.
Anyways, listen, not one time have Sheikah and me said, fuck you, because you're not where we are. It's let me pull you up to where we are if you're willing to do it. You have to deal with people who are willing to change and willing to adapt. You have to deal with people who are willing to learn. Back on the original topic, I didn't get to give my opinion, so I'm going to give it. Of why friends fall out. Expectations. Because you go in and you expect you out of people. You can expect shit from nobody. I'm learning that myself. I go in thinking, I'm good to you, I'm loyal to you, I'm being this way to you. You should be the same to me. That's never going to happen when you're not dealing with a real motherfucker. When you're dealing with a fraud is going to be a fraud at the end of the day. They're only going to show their true stripes. You know what I'm saying? So that was my opinion on why friends fall out. And another reason is because nobody got loyalty these days. It's like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You going to do what you going to do and fuck it. One of my biggest
People got loyalty
principles.
they want to have loyalty to.
Yeah,
Right,
but
exactly.
also,
People choose who they
Life
have
is about
loyalty.
preference.
but
Exactly.
also,
People
life
choose.
is about
I'm not done
preference.
sleep. People choose who they have loyalty to. So if a motherfucker is not choosing to be loyal to you, and you're not the one they want to be loyal to, whether it's platonic or romantic, fuck them.
But don't nobody owe nobody loyalty.
Exactly. You don't
but
owe me
what you
shit.
also forgetting is when you basically trying to help somebody and they're not helping themselves, what do? They're still your friend,
Facts.
or do you
Facts.
just say fuck them at that point when you
Facts.
don't basically gave
But I
all
also feel like,
that you don't give and you can give and they still ain't
Yeah.
there.
but
So
I also feel
what
like
you
you have
do
to
then?
understand that people as well, and I get what you're saying. That's very true. If it's been months and months, and I'm talking to you and I'm trying to preach to you,
Yeah,
and you're not
Sometimes it
getting
be
it.
years and years.
Years and
Yeah,
years.
right.
Years.
If it's
Hey,
years and years, then
but what
fuck
about
it.
You gotta wash your
But
hands with it.
exactly.
Hey, but check this out.
However,
Why waste your time? Time is the most valuable thing.
And it will
Ain't
pass
no
you
other-
by.
so
Moments in time.
Yeah.
You
So,
cannot get that shit
you
by.
can't.
Time
I
will
don't care
pass
how
you
much
by.
money you got in the fucking
Just
universe.
moments in time.
You're not gonna be able to get time
but
in
you
moments
have
back.
to
That's
decide.
it.
Can I say
So why
something?
sit
You
and
have to
take
decide.
1,000 red flags when you can just minimize your seat, have a zero tolerance for how many red flags you want to go for?
But you also
People
have to.
don't know
Can I
no
say
better.
this real quick,
Go
y'all?
ahead.
You
People
have
do not know
to
no better.
decide.
That's on
Hey,
me.
You
can't
have
teach
to-
everybody.
Let us say this. Let us say this.
You have to decide who's worth the time at the end of the day. Because not
I don't
everybody's
think
worth
that
the
matters.
time, but yeah, it
It
does
don't.
though.
It
Expectations
It really
go up
does.
everything.
It don't cause people's
It
people.
don't.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Expectations
After you
everything.
don't try
But
to help somebody.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you have to see
No,
who's
you don't
worth
got
the time
time.
at the end of the day. If a
Look,
person
man.
is willing to adapt and they're willing to change, grow with them while they grow.
I need to
If
do
you're
it,
not
though.
willing to do it, then you're not their friend. You're not fucking with them.
Seriously, you all in the
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like I said, you can have so much time invested in a person, and like I said before, just to go back to what I said, it don't matter how much time is invested. God is gonna show you in so many ways, and probably during that whole time, He
Now,
does show
people
you.
gonna show me.
Listen, the universe, whomever,
People gonna show me.
to,
No,
but
don't.
sometimes
I
it
ain't
can
discredit
be.
what you
They
said.
can,
Keep one mic at a time.
they can
People gonna show
like there.
You speak
It's
out
not
loud,
even not just showing you. They probably have, but you overlook it because you love them so much, and you. Somebody just told me the other day, you can't see past that person and want better for them. Because I see so much potential in people to where I'm like, damn, if I give them this advice of tell them to do this, that, and the third, okay, shit, they might be good. Because at the end of the day, you have it in you, but if you don't see it yourself, it's not gonna work. Like me personally, like I just seen something on TikTok. When you get a certain car, you start seeing that car all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You start, you really do, and it's really
It's
like
called
that.
patterns.
Exactly. So when you hang around somebody who has trying to accomplish it, you know, have stuff. Shut the fuck up.
I got
You got COVID?
I like the way they talk.
You know, when
I
you
got
have
something
to
to say too.
when stuff like that,
Uh-oh.
when stuff like that, you can't
Better sit
expect
down.
anybody to. You just can't expect, like back to like she said, expectations. We
Expectations.
expect someone to be a good friend to you.
Because you gotta expect people to be exactly who they showed you that they are. And I'm gonna clarify something. When I said time, I'm gonna clarify what I was trying to say. Because I was interrupted. But what I was trying to say when it comes to time, it's not that time matters. But if you look at a motherfucker and you're like, you know when a motherfucker is a lost fucking cause. And then you know when
Sometimes
a
you
motherfucker.
don't.
Right, but then sometimes.
You do, but
One person at a
you
time.
She right too,
So
though.
good that
She
you
right.
try so good, you
You
can't even
know
overlook that
when
shit.
a motherfucker is worth the time and when a motherfucker is not. If I look at you and I'm like, I can teach you, you're willing to learn,
Anybody?
I'm gonna put my time into you.
Go ahead.
But if I look at you and I say, you're
No,
not willing to
no,
learn, then it's fuck you.
She said, "Fuck it, go
No.
ahead."
This is my second.
She said,
shot.
"Fuck it, go
They
ahead."
don't know what
She a grown ass woman.
Okay.
You gotta know
I'm
the
a real
people
grateful.
that's worth investing the time in. Period.
Right there.
You don't just give up on people because they're not where you are mentally. You
I
don't
gotta
just say
say
fuck them
something,
and abandon the mission.
If I don't love you, I'm gonna give up on you.
I gotta tell you something.
Wait, say that shit again.
If I don't love you,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell
give
you
up
something.
Now I'm for the bait.
You can't abandon the mission because the mission is not linear.
No, let me tell you this though.
on you. Let me tell you this. Go, Bill.
How
How
linear
linear?
is
Now I'm for the
not
bait.
What they gotta say next.
Go ahead, don't tabletop. Go ahead, Mike.
What's that tabletop? I'm finna go, man.
What you gotta realize
looking at?
is you might invest too much energy in a person the way you start falling. Now,
True.
You start losing your ground.
exactly.
So where is
And what
your
you know,
influence?
that's why you gotta realize when you don't done enough. Because
Right.
you might get off your own rocker trying to help the
Facts.
next motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You heard me say
You're right. But it comes a time in your life to where you gotta be that secure with your emotional intelligence to where you don't allow nobody to get you to that point to where you lose yourself trying to pick somebody else.
We gonna
Y'all
let
up for the bait.
Let me say
Hey,
this too.
hey,
Let me say this too.
I
No, Miss again. No, hell no. I don't want that.
Bill.
I don't want him. Cold Bill. Not for the baby.
But just so y'all know what she's speaking is facts, because she preaches this to me all the time. You have to be in situations where you're uncomfortable as fuck, but you still stay true to yourself at the end of the day. You gotta always remain yourself. And that's something I'm working on. When a motherfucker triggers me, I'm working on staying myself at the end of the day, because nobody should get you out your character.
But
you should always remain yourself.
But don't help somebody too much the way you lose yourself, because that's where you don't
Period.
fuck yourself.
Let me say this.
I done been there and done it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm only gonna help a motherfucker so much.
That's
And
why
when I wash my motherfucking hands, you can't help everybody. Everybody can't be helped.
Everybody can't be
So you motherfuckers gotta see you shine without them. Know what the fuck you gotta do. You gotta stop on these motherfuckers without them, because everybody can't make it to the top.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta make it to the top by
Big man
yourself.
shit. Big man shit.
And what they gonna do is they gonna regret that they didn't listen to the advice that you had when you was trying to make it help. Exactly.
Right, because
And
he can say the same thing.
But you know what? At the end of the day, and Raul, let me be a little. Hold on, I'm gonna be a philosopher. Real quick.
Thank you. I like when you.
You gotta talk loud, though. You gotta talk loud. It ain't a word where we just
Don't mess around and be the wise man playing a fool and fuck around and continue to be a fool.
Thank you.
Stupid ass can be the wise person.
You get that shit. You get that shit.
Can I say this thing too, though?
Glory be to God.
Listen,
Amen.
sometimes some
What they say,
situations.
bread and wine.
Taste my time. Hold on, taste my time.
Listen, also sometimes people.
talk real loud.
Sometimes I don't talk loud.
These women, I
Some
love them
people,
tonight.
sometimes, like in certain situations, I done caught myself showing a person I'm loyal by staying down, like, or you know, sometimes it becomes hard because I am a loyal person. Like, my friend could have a 1-bedroom and we sleeping on the floor. I'm finna lay on the floor, even though I have a queen bed to go home to. I don't. But because that's just how I was raised.
No. You
listen,
gotta.
I'm gonna, like,
You gotta.
you feel me?
You
So
gotta.
that's what I'm saying. It comes to a
Yeah.
certain. When I fuck with a
It's no
person so
judgment.
hard,
She's
it's
no
no
judgment.
judgment.
She
No,
doesn't
hell
hear
no.
Yes, she is.
No, she ain't.
And she sleeping in the bed on the floor?
No, I said
No.
even though I have a bed to go home to.
Yeah.
But
You
that
feel
person
me?
that I'm fucking with
But
got an air mattress.
Hold on. Y'all talk real quick.
And that's
Y'all shut the fuck up.
She come from that place.
Y'all shut the fuck up.
Why did you try to lower your standards to be a good friend?
Because she don't
You shut the fuck up. Yo,
Yo,
shut the fuck up. Y'all talk.
I love all y'all.
We
listen,
can't hear y'all. Keep talking. Go ahead.
But you just old.
how it is,
We're gonna get you here now.
I'm not doing this to prove anything, because when I go into anything, my intentions are good. So if my friend don't have nowhere to go, I would sleep in a car with my friend because I don't care, because I grew up in a old home. You can't bring people over.
But do you have somewhere to go?
That's what I just grew. That's what I just said. I grew up in a home.
Well,
You
you
can't.
elbow me while you're talking.
Because she big speaking.
When you grow up in a, when you come up in a certain
Big
kind of
goals.
way, when you come up in a certain kind of way, my mama's so old school, y'all. That laying up, all that other shit, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. It don't matter if it's a friend. It don't matter if it's a boyfriend. It don't matter. My mama is not that kind of person. She's not. Yeah, you do know that.
Finish speaking.
Yeah, you do know that.
Anyway, money,
Young woman, speak.
So what I'm
Stop
saying
elbowing me,
is, get out my way then, Juice.
Yeah, get out my way.
So what I'm saying is, I have done that.
Yeah.
And to this day, I will do it again, because at the end of the day, you can't change who I am. But just listen, I don't come from that though. You know, I have laid on pallets with roaches and shit, but that wasn't my home.
So you
That
had
was no.
We ain't come.
It's about the roof.
It's about the fucking roof. I come from a dead end in the Belton. I come from a dead end from
They're not so where the you couldn't spin the block in Bel Air. Oh, they did it years ago.
You can't
spin the block. So let these motherfuckers know they can't spin the block.
They know not to do that anyway. I don't need to tell nobody else. Hey,
What you
No.
saying is basically what you saying at the end of the day, you have to be a motherfucker. Do you respect loyalty over fucking love? I want your loyalty before I want your love.
see, you can't even want loyalty.
I don't want the Lord. I take the Lord.
I don't want your love. Cause you don't love me if you ain't loyal to me.
You love
Period.
somebody.
You loyal to me.
I'm not gonna separate.
Yeah.
When it comes to love over loyalty, I'm not even choosing categories. I want both. I want
No,
both.
No.
but you gotta realize the definition of
Talk your
love.
shit,
Love
Mary.
got
Love
realized.
is loyalty.
Love is different.
Love
though.
is loyalty.
Listen, you
You
can
can't
have
love
a
people
person
without
you
loyalty.
love and they can literally take from you.
You can love
They're not
somebody. If somebody loyal to you, they don't love
They
you.
don't love you.
Listen, love.
People
But
say
like
they can't
when
hear
you,
us
when
'cause
you,
everybody
when you
talking.
love someone and that person love you, it's not a question of
Respect
loyalty.
and trust.
That may be your personal preference, but that's not the perspective of the world.
I'm a man that when I get with a woman, she ain't gotta never tell me she love me. Tell me you respect me.
She gotta tell me she love me while I'm fucking her.
No, she can, but I'm telling you, for instance, that men is wired for respect. Women are wired
I
for
love
love.
it. That's what you
No, that's not true. If I don't respect you, I'm not loyal to you.
Why I say that is because
That's why he
women,
shows respect
women,
over loyalty. Because if you respect somebody, you're not gonna do anything to make anybody look at you like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Period.
Right.
Right. All I'm saying is,
When you respect somebody, you gonna make sure no matter if this person ain't around, I'm a reflection of you.
Exactly.
Right.
At this point in my life,
yeah,
thank
you, sis.
Hold on.
everybody's
At this
not
point
gonna
in my
feel the
life,
same way.
at this point in my life, I don't give a fuck about none of it.
no, I care about respect. You gonna respect me as my brother.
I don't give a
My-
fuck.
no, bro, listen though. As my big brother,
That's
as this being our sister,
So
we respect each other. We love each other. But what some people are consistent to a point that when you find out what they was consistent to, they not that. Right or wrong? It is consistency. You can be consistent of drama. So don't understand that consistency is just the aspect of your
What'd you say?
consistency. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can be consistent of being a dumbass nigga trying to date you. You get what I'm saying? But you married, they don't know Big Nate is not gonna go for that.
Facts.
For the man.
Fuck it.
But if you get what you want on top, and it's more to what you want, that's different.
Yeah.
And people sometimes be delulu to think that, oh, this is what you wanted. No, if that's what I wanted when I first did it, on to the next one.
So they gotta be abroad with these definitions of these words because they got a lot of meanings.
Big mate.
Can't be specific about what you mean.
You can't be
Because
specific.
they're broad.
They broad, and each of us define words in a different way. This is why you court a woman.
There you go, Pastor.
Because if you don't court a woman, and courting a woman is actually doing an interview. And that interview is an INNER view.
Okay, so what is courting a woman? What's courting a woman?
Ask the question.
Wait on the table. What's courting a woman?
Courting a woman is doing an interview. Courting a woman or a man is doing an interview. If you're a woman and you court a man, you learning them. So it's an interview. And I ain't talking about the INTER. I'm talking about the INNER.
Oh, how are you learning them?
Like Betty White said, she was learning her man.
While she was learning her man. Period.
Not on
Period.
She did so this.
And you can't expect a motherfucker. Wait, let me say this. You can't expect a motherfucker to know what you want. You cannot expect a motherfucker, just like she said, with what hurts a person. You can't expect a motherfucker to know you and learn you off top. You gotta give them a chance to get to know you and learn what you want versus what you need. Fuck out of here. Anyway.
Not for the best.
It's not up for debate, bro. It's not.
Hey,
you gotta give a motherfucker a chance to learn you and learn what you want.
I don't give people a chance. I get the fuck on.
Did you start? But I do now understand why you
Cold
said
Bill?
what you said.
Not
in the first
liquor.
thing.
Not
And
liquor
I
for
do-
the bag.
I know you take it back.
No.
I know you take it back.
Look at. I told my shades off for you.
No, real shot.
I'm
It's
in.
still real.
You drunk?
I know you take it back.
I troll.
I'm not poured up.
A troll.
Shots up, brother.
Man, come on, man, with that
Give me a shot.
bullshit.
Give me-
Come on, man, looking like a zebra cake. Why you over there looking like a zebra cake?
Which one you want to drink?
The new edition.
It don't
What you
matter.
at, man?
Hey, Tweet got some new Debbie cakes coming out.
I'm in.
Who doing
And they
that?
got glitter and shit.
Me, Miller, down.
Me. They just talking about the shots.
She was just never.
Yeah. She like the great. All you gotta do is go over there and talk to her. I watched it today. I'm sorry. The original Friday,
Damn.
I can never get older. Just like life.
Oh, I didn't take it to her.
Wait.
You know
I don't got
I
real close with my boo
It had me
boo.
vibe.
I told you what.
No.
No, you want this to Still ain't
Come on, Rob.
Man enough to it.
Cold beer?
I
Not for the bag.
Who?
Hey, you gotta let him stumble.
What they say? More money,
No problem.
more money, more problems. We
And
rich.
you do that.
We
And
millionaires
you
this
over
year.
everything.
We're millionaires. This
Man,
year.
you got
We
dimples.
claiming it. Huh?
I think you had dimples.
Fuck them
I did. I got
people
cold
that
beer
say
out
motherfucker
there.
ideas.
So
Yeah.
I'm CrossFit.
But
No, don't say
They're
that.
not
I love them
important.
people.
No, the ones is thinking they got something going on with me. Fucking.
I love the people in the audience. That's who.
You
This,
They kiss my motherfucking
without the
ass.
audience, it would be
Mary.
the Kobe out liquor store.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hey,
We
can I
gonna
say
shout
Shout
out.
out to everybody in the
We
audience. I
gonna
love
get the
y'all.
right
Yeah, we love y'all.
the right audience is cold beer hot liquor audience.
Shout out to everybody in the audience. Shout out to everybody. I love everybody else.
Period.
What we got to say.
Right. And about
We
friends.
talking about the hate shit.
And about
Yeah,
friends
we
turning
don't
to
give a fuck
enemies,
about
right? The only way a friend, like, you can understand that, like,
Hold on. Tell them what the friend of turn enemy shit come from.
it comes
I'll say
from
that.
life. It really
I'm talking about
comes.
the meaning of my song becoming to a movie. It
Why?
comes from when a bitch.
She was trying to double side,
Yeah.
straddle the fence on some shit between you
And somebody else.
and I'm just happen to be that somebody else.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
So you-
But in real people life, when you a bro and we got a bro code, that tends to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Just like when you are cis and y'all have a cis code, that tend to happen. You spoke on that earlier, Miss So Ambitious. You feel what I'm saying?
Real life.
So like in real people life, you gotta understand what boundaries are and what they serve as. Because these words that we use, they sound big and fancy, but they really something you need active in your life, such as boundaries.
Y'all want to do the movie?
Boundaries. Listen, God, please, God, listen. I want to explain something.
We need
Boundaries.
church session.
Yeah, and let me be here. Let me be here because I am Big Mac. Listen to this right here. Boundaries serve as a fence around your house.
Exactly.
When you buy that house and you put a picket fence or you put a
Don't you
fence
come in
fence,
that boundary. Don't.
because that's why we have a no trespassing
That was my
or
warning
beware
too.
the dog.
It's actually-
So
that's my warning
when
too.
you cross that boundary,
That's on you.
You gotta deal with the consequences.
That's on you.
but at the same time, why you can get away with what they do when they cross that boundary? Because it's your space.
Nobody get away with.
It's your space.
With disrespect.
It's your safe space. Like,
You
why
should
would you
put
let
that
somebody
boundary
pull
on
up to
your
your house, man?
They got to go if they disrespecting me. If I let you come
And
to
if
my
you-
motherfucking house, that mean I trust you enough to come to my motherfucking house, because I don't live in no motherfucking neighborhood.
Hey, what you cook?
Come to
Just
you
pull up to
steak,
it.
mashed
You got some more
potatoes,
steak up?
gravy.
I'm hungry. Look over there.
Don't get
I am too,
no,
bro.
She made some black eyed peas.
Wait, sis.
You got some more food left? You got some more food left? Maybe a plate.
Okay,
Hey,
alright.
don't talk about that food.
All I gotta say is,
You love country women that cook.
alright, when they
You
done, I'll
love country
talk.
women that cook.
And my mama, the motherfucking chef, and she taught me how to motherfucking cook. My mama got the catering.
So you got mama
And
recipe.
if I don't know how to cook it, I call my mama.
Let Roy
and say,
speak right quick.
if I call my mama and ask her how you make this, she gonna walk me through
Hey,
it.
I'm a man like that. I'm a man like that.
I made that food with this white
Hey,
man.
let Roy speak one second, y'all.
So, since we're speaking about trust, I had to say this for you bitches and niggas, because we on different sides of the perspective. Niggas and bitches will say, I trust you enough to fuck you. I trust you enough to pull up to my house, but I don't trust you enough to commit to you. That's fraudulent and that's fucking fake. You trust a motherfucker enough to fuck on them and all that bullshit, but you don't trust him enough to commit to him. Get the
That
fuck
ain't got
out of
nothing to
here.
do with trans.
Yes, it does. It has a lot
No,
to
it
do with
don't, baby.
it.
But listen, that's not that's just I want to fuck you. I just want to have a good time. And they just
Yeah, that's playing games. That's what I'm saying. You niggas be playing games.
You gotta realize
Y'all be fucking trying to manipulate bitches. Y'all not shit.
trust you enough. They don't trust you. I ain't no fucking lie. They don't trust you. They just like having they just like fucking. So
Right, but if you can trust me enough to come to your shit and come to your thing,
That ain't
you
trust.
can exactly. That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make.
but they telling you that just to fuck you.
Exactly. That's my point.
That's not trust though.
That's not
No,
trust.
it's not trust. It's fraudulent. It's
If you come
fraudulent.
to my house, I got
That's
to put a
life.
lot of
What
trust
people do.
inside of you. Because I live beside the chief deputy of Anderson County.
That's a different level.
Ross Brown is my motherfucking neighbor. He up on the Chapman Bride.
That's a different. Y'all in a different class.
Chapman Bride. So if you come to my motherfucking house, I trust you a lot. I put a lot of motherfucking.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta smoke in the car.
I don't stay in just inside neighborhood. I stay
But do y'all see the
White
difference in the women?
Yeah, but the thing is, just because that nigga say he trusts you don't mean that you should trust him enough to open up your fucking
Everybody
door.
that come to my
That
house.
part.
What have this man did? What have this man did to you to make you feel like it's okay for me to give you my because soul ties? So
Right.
when I go
I'm
to open my
trust you,
legs,
I trust you.
I don't have
when
that soul ties.
I go open up my legs to you, that means that I'm not only weaponing you, I'm weaponing all your baggage that comes with you.
Period.
That's
So
what
And
I'm
you ain't got none.
Fucking
Right,
speak.
got no bags. They the ones who are on the
stop
bags.
opening your legs up to every man that say, I
Exactly.
trust you.
I fuck
wanna
with
be
you.
with you.
I like you.
You.
I
Y'all
don't
niggas
hurt
got
you.
too much bags.
What the fuck?
Like, stop.
But
Be
too much
single.
bags.
Until you find a man that you want to open up your fucking legs to. Pleasure yourself until you open up the
A
legs.
lot of these men got too much
And a lot of
motherfucking
us women, me being one, we fall in love with the
Can I
shit
speak
that
up?
we hear a fuck
We
niggas
fall
say.
in love with dick.
And
Now
then
we
that
fall in
too.
love with
That
sex.
too.
We fall in love with dick.
No, that's not even that.
Before you know it, nigga,
Man.
for real, you don't
No.
fell in love with they
Wait,
sex.
but
Hey,
pause. It's not
Nate,
just
please
it.
say it again.
It's
No,
not just
Before
it.
you know it, nigga, for real, you don't fell in love with they sex.
But it's not even
Nate,
just that.
speak that shit.
Some
Before
bitches,
you know it, nigga, for real,
I fell in
Oh my
love.
God.
Wait,
you
but
fell
I
in love
fell.
with sex.
Right, but I fell in love with niggas who got the most trash dick in the world.
You did
Because a lot of women fall in love with what they
It
fucking
wasn't
hear.
trash because it was something
No.
about that dick
It
that
was
made you stay with
something.
that nigga.
No, it's what
She
they
go.
said.
She go. Run it back. Run it back. She go. One person.
He's the same one he preaches. Women fall in love with what they hear.
No,
I'm
you
saying in
fall in
general.
love with something with that nigga before you fall in love with
No.
who he is for real.
But
You fall in
niggas,
love before you really know
wait,
that
I
nigga.
need to.
That's why
This man always preaches.
And that's what
Now we talking about
I
one
know, but I'm
person.
just saying in general. I'm saying in general, other podcasts, men will say women
too
fall in,
young.
women,
She what?
let me finish.
She too young.
I've heard niggas say, we want pimp
Hey,
but
I've been dickmatized before, so I
I've
know that.
heard,
But when you young, it's easy to be
no, fuck
dickmatized.
that. I've heard niggas say that bitches fall in love with what
Because you
they
ain't
hear.
had dick
Women,
the way.
men fall in love with what they
But you
see.
know what happened?
But
After
you
you
don't want
finished fucking that nigga, and you don't went on about your life. Man, that shit wasn't even really that
They
good.
don't
I
give
fell
a
for that
And
bullshit.
the person that's
That's the
speaking,
same nigga
they be on it.
Exactly.
It was
But
good
guess
at
what?
that time.
And guess what?
A lot of emotional.
No.
attachment.
Yeah,
That's
emotional
because
attachment.
of what they hear, period.
It's
Hey,
not
weak
even
minded.
because of what you hear
It's
from
weak
them.
minded.
Sometimes it might be what a nigga
Exactly,
can
that's
do.
weak-minded shit.
Hey,
It might be what a nigga
wait.
can do for you,
What-
but you're gonna follow
let me
love.
tell you in my
Exactly, you
universe.
can fall in
In
love
my-
with different
in my
aspects of a
universe,
nigga,
good
period.
sex is like me giving you a dap.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking. No. Please stop.
I'm telling
And
you
listen,
now.
good.
Cap back.
Yeah,
Hey, take
but
your shades off there, Ross.
If I fall in love,
hear me. Like good sex. If that nigga come to your house and you like that nigga, you attracted to him.
hey,
To the point.
I'm
Please,
not
man.
gonna lie, Raru. I done been in love and I done gave nigga everything. The shoes, the clothes, everything.
Go ahead, let him finish with it.
No,
She just said what you about to say. Yeah. But I'm glad that you're a woman admitting it because
That's
if
too much yelling. That's too much yelling.
All right. So if a woman meet a man
Hey, Tierra.
that lay that pipe, I'm to my heel plumber. He's a
Jesus.
maintenance
that's the
man.
easiest way to fall in love.
Listen,
I
y'all,
need to be so fucking for real.
we produce the
being for
same
real,
chemical,
Danielle.
but the chemical during sex, but women produce it more. This is why they come with attachment because by nature, a woman is to be a monogamous creature. Where a man, he can go out and fuck any woman in the world, but he love May, Miss So Ambitious, her, or you, Danielle. You dig what I'm saying? But he only doing it because it's a doubt.
It's good.
And that's
No.
like
This is
Let him talk.
because you hear from my mouth. Don't think that it's my truth. This is the truth of men before I was fucking before I was fucking born. You dig what I'm saying?
We're gonna catch feelings first.
We gonna
Yeah, but I
Real quick.
want my sisters and women to know that because you meet a man and he talk to your liking, you gotta understand he's a hunter.
We can't be naive.
right. That's what I
Don't
was saying.
be
Women
naive.
fall in love with what they hear.
Don't
That's
be
what I
naive.
was saying.
But you
But
gotta
at the same
falling in love with what you hear.
And that's all I was
It
saying.
comes a time
Mary
in your
just
life.
saying you are too young.
Right. It comes a time in our life where we gotta start taking accountability as women and start falling in love
We
with
can't
what
be
we
naive.
hear.
Do you not be
You
naive
cannot keep being naive.
to what you hear?
Because like I said, as a woman,
Because
when
Eve
you
betrayed.
decide to open up, Ron has said this plenty of times in the podcast. A man decide who he want to marry, and a woman
Decide
decide
who
who
she
he
wanna
want to fuck.
Period.
So as a woman, if you know that going into a situation, stop putting yourself in them situations to where you
Right.
gotta sit down and
So
allow
you're
this
saying
man-
everything I was gonna say before I was interrupted.
Right.
I was gonna say the same shit.
But you have to stop allowing
You gotta be
yourself
selective.
as a woman to subject yourself to a man who's telling you what you want to hear.
Period.
Shots.
That's
You
all
gotta
I'm
be
saying.
selective. Hey, Miss So
Anyway,
Ambitious.
shots up to.
I appreciate it.
Y'all don't,
Not at the, but at the same time, guess what though?
I just told you.
Men,
not being,
that's what men gotta do. Let's talk about men. Let's talk about men. Let's talk about men.
Men need to stop playing games.
That's
with that
what I
man.
was saying. Interrupted me.
Maybe we about to get on there.
They need
Hey,
to stop
so
playing games.
let's talk about men. We talked about women, a man from a woman, but I want to speak from a woman's perspective dealing with a man. All right, from a woman's perspective
okay,
dealing
it's
with a
water in
man.
there.
Stop for a minute.
First and foremost, baby,
No, it's not. Put it down.
you gotta test this thing. Right. That testing is like you being a nurse practitioner or whatever career. You know how when D-head come in and you gotta make sure the food is the right temperature. That woman, as a woman, y'all gotta do the same thing with that meat. That nigga whole.
But sometimes that dick be so good, all the other shit.
What I'm saying is this right here.
It go out the window.
Before you even take,
I know.
man,
I feel like
that's the true thing.
Let
But
me say this.
can I say something before you say it? No. I want to say something. As a woman, listen to what your power is. My sister just said it, but maybe it went over some people's head.
Yeah, don't go over.
All right, so
I'm sorry
listen.
about that.
She said her brother Raul said, women control who gets sex.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all was more reserved, I'm talking about lockdown. This is what Spike Lee made Chirac about. Because the women said, if these niggas don't pull their pants up, stop killing each other from side to side, and being on this game banging shit, we ain't giving no more pussy. Guess what the women did in Chirac? That Spike Lee fucking made and created, directed, and promoted.
You are right.
The women locked down the pussy to the point, you my woman. We've been together 5 years. You said all of a sudden you want to lock down.
Corey said,
What I
shut
mean-
up. I'm talking too loud.
What is it?
But a nigga
Corey,
seen pussy
fuck
out of
you
the
again.
bitch. That's the problem.
But the nigga that's actually
What
getting it, that's your in-house nigga. When y'all women, that's why I love Gates. Because when he say you got that power, Y'all women got so much fucking power, nigga.
Get to that.
No, y'all with it. No, this on
So
my
why do y'all try to
fucking
steal
mama.
the power
This
out
on
of
my
bitches?
mama. This on my mama and my 20-year-old daughter. You understand me? My daughter 20.
on y'all.
And my mama, on my mama. Women got so much fucking power.
Okay, so this is what I want to say.
That
This is
shit
what I
is
want to say.
sickening.
But y'all don't understand y'all power. A lot of y'all be like what J. Cole said. You shallow with the pussy.
I just told you.
Yeah,
But y'all be the same ones trying to make a bitch shallow with it.
Listen, no, I
She's
really
still
feel
thinking
like
she's
I spoke good before I
you
spoke
did.
bad.
That's exactly that's what you're supposed to do. But how I feel is y'all just don't. This just ain't nothing. These people don't be talking about nothing. Don't nobody be talking about literally nothing. Literally, when I say they don't talk about nothing, y'all.
This your lady
Everybody,
right here.
don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody be talking about nothing. Yeah.
What type of man you got a phone talking to?
I'm just saying.
What's
They
your
lying,
name?
man. They lying.
I got something.
No, just where I got to in my life. I gotta understand times are so different now. People go on the internet to sell, make money. This shit is so different now. So we can't. But this is a lot of people's problems. They're holding on to what happened back then. This is a totally new generation. So at the end of the day, people move different. Motherfuckers is getting on the internet making bands by selling their ass. You feel me? They don't even gotta touch nobody. Or they could just be.
Thank you.
Times is just so different.
Baby,
So
where's
you
the
can't
punch
really-
What's up, Puncho?
I be making my fucking money.
No,
I be
but
making
you
my
know what?
money.
But that women, they can
People be weak-minded as well. Women, I have a friend who keep going through shit who a man is putting his hands on her and she has a child. So it comes to a point when I see somebody going through something like that, I don't really have patience for it because I came from it. You know what I'm saying? So some people don't have the willpower to be done with whatever they're going through. Not a lot of people aren't self-aware. They don't have the willpower. They don't have the mentality to live without another person. Some people need people in their life to survive.
Yeah, but you don't need okay, but that goes to where people need people in their life, but they don't
Exactly.
gotta be nobody that you got fuck.
But
So you
listen,
can have people come in your life, and it could be somebody that's coming to your life as a sister, as a brother, as a friend, and that person can come into your life and give you the nurture that you need. That don't mean that I gotta fuck you.
Facts.
You
But everybody,
that's a woman saying it. That's a woman that just said what she said.
But what I'm saying is for people who continuously go through something, obviously your mind ain't up to par.
So that's why
Obviously,
I said
that's what
today.
I'm saying.
Wait,
People go through shit because they don't either know better, they don't have no self-awareness,
Nah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
or they don't know what to do. Some people really do not know how to live by themselves. I swear to God, I held a grudge against my
To be in
mama.
the room by
Really,
themselves,
not even
alone.
they don't know how to be alone.
They don't
I
know
held
how
a
to do it.
grudge.
Solitude.
Listen, I held a grudge against my mama for so long because I'm like, bro, we had so many times to get away. We had so many times to get the fuck away from what the fuck we're going through.
Ooh,
But then it just comes back to think like, damn, I'm an adult now. Ain't no telling how long or how he broke her down. She felt like she needed him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to forgive her. That's what comes to forgiveness. I held a grudge against my mama, y'all. I did not want to listen to shit she was saying. I didn't want to do nothing because I'm not going through that. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel the same way. Like,
I understand it. So as a person who went through that,
exactly. I would never go through it again.
so you breaking that curse.
I done already broke it. I told my mama as a child I would never go through what I would ever put myself in. As soon as I have been in a situation where a man been trying to put their hands on me, but it was cut short. Because at the end of the day, you put your hands on me, obviously you don't respect nothing I've said to you. So it comes to a respect thing. If I come to you and tell you, okay, look, I watched my mama get beat, like not no regular beating. My mama is light skinned. So I'm gonna see everything you're doing to her. So if I come and tell you like, okay, shit, I watched my mama go through, so please don't do that to me. And you do it anyway, it's not, I'm not gonna keep that relationship going. You have one time to make me feel like I have to protect myself from you. And if I have to protect myself from you, it's me versus you. So at the end of the day, it's me versus you. So at the end of the day, there's be people problems. They let that dick confuse them. They let the little bitty money they give and confuse you. If that nigga ain't put you in a car, put you in a better position, that ain't nothing. I got that. That's not nothing. Me and my
majority.
and I'm still struggling.
Yeah,
That's people's
yeah,
problems. They
yeah.
deal with
Yeah.
people in a better
Yeah.
position than they are and give them so much pussy thinking they gon' get a house, get a business, get
One
a
in the
car.
band.
Yeah.
But if that
One in
man
the
don't
band.
really
They
want
been
you,
opportunity.
yeah, if your man, if that
It's
man
the
who
rent.
you're
That's why
laying
it's
down
called.
with,
That's why it's called.
hold
It's
on.
rent, two times.
If that man don't have that respect for you, you're never gonna receive that. So basically, you're fucking
Facts.
for nothing.
I
Facts.
don't
So
lay
it
down
comes
with
to
pretty
a
girl that I don't give a fuck about it. Just
Exactly.
laying down with her.
Exactly. And if you
That's
want
all they
to,
wanna
She
hear.
really popping some goddamn.
so what I'm
gutter
saying
shit.
is, I done
She
dealt with
popping
too
that shit.
many. I done dealt with too many niggas who have, like I'm putting quotations again, money, and I'm not in no better situation. So that's what I'm going to say. It don't
What
matter.
about the nigga that got lesser?
Every man that got
Yeah.
money don't mean
Do
money for you.
Exactly.
Every man that got money don't mean that man for
Exactly.
If that
So my
nigga
fuck
really
other man,
fuck
that-
you,
Can I say
it
something?
gonna be well.
Let Roy Young speak real quick. You
So
want to
if
speak,
I'm
man?
not
And he
in
can't
Oh,
help
okay,
you.
okay,
He not a real ass.
He
I
gonna
just
balance.
want to
Let us speak
say,
1 second.
And he not a real ass nigga.
He ain't gonna balance you.
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
can't.
And if he had
Let
Yeah.
Roy Young speak 1 second. You want to say
he not a
something?
motherfucking nigga.
Let Miss Royal speak.
I just want to agree and back, jump back off of what Mo said.
Mhm.
I can resonate with you in the same shit
Right.
of resenting my mom when I got to a team because, like I said, like she said, it was so many times we could have got out of that situation. So I can agree with her fully on resenting my mom about shit that we could have got out of
Exactly.
because I felt like she let us go through that shit.
Exactly.
But now,
then-
until I became an adult and I became a mom and I went through certain situations, now I understand my mom better because I'm like, damn, I thought it was so easy for her to just get up and remove herself.
Yeah.
And it's not healing or whatever. It's never linear. It goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down. And that's all I have to say based off of what she said. Now what I have to say about these fucking trash ass niggas out here. Y'all niggas be the same niggas out here and y'all be presenting whatever the fuck. Y'all be agreeing with what everybody got to fucking say, but y'all be the same niggas out here perpetrating the bullshit.
We're not agreeing.
See,
with
but
that.
also,
It gotta be like
this
being
is a
raised
lot
back
of problems
Y'all
people
not agreeing
have
with that,
to
yo.
this day. They're holding
That's
on
why
to
bread
shit
and
that is no
butter.
longer
I
Shut
got
the
something
fuck
to say.
up.
plausible or you can't bring that up. A lot of men and women are holding
Hey,
on
dude,
to
you don't know
something
that.
that
Maybe this
happened years
motherfucker.
ago.
So hold on.
It's
hold on.
about bread and
Right.
butter.
It's about bread. So my question is,
Yeah.
so my question is, when do we as people stop making excuses
Exactly.
for our
people.
past?
Oh,
Our people.
yeah.
We start taking accountability and we heal.
Facts.
And
And
move
so
the fuck
ambition
on.
is a
You have
junction
to
tonight.
be self-aware and realize what
we
you're doing.
can't-
It's
That's
called
what it's
accountability.
Bro, we can't keep using this shit for an excuse.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I went through this in my past. Well, I'm
Exactly.
like that because of my past. Or
Exactly.
I'm like this because of my
Everybody
past.
not the same.
You have to stop using that for an excuse for a reason for people to feel sorry for
For
you
you,
and give you a
exactly, 'cause
fucking
they're not.
ass.
Pastor.
So
This is-
grow up, heal,
I'm
take
gonna start
accountability,
using this.
and
I'm
move
glad
the
you said
fuck
that.
on.
I'm gonna start
Right,
using
get your
this.
motherfucking ass.
Hold on, I'm
beat.
trying to
Nobody
use my
said
past.
you didn't have to.
That's
All I'm
what-
saying is everybody is the way they are for a reason. That don't mean that they don't have to take accountability and do the work to get above that shit. But at the end of the day, nobody's just fucked up to be fucked up. That's
But
all
a lot
I'm
of people
saying.
don't use their mind though.
That's true,
Right.
but some people do.
Right.
Some people do.
They're
Not
using it now,
everybody.
not for debate. Not
They
for
don't-
debate.
They sit there
And
and
they go back to what I
accept
said
that
earlier.
and they think that's
But they
okay.
don't think enough.
But also, y'all
You
gotta
gotta
think
be
about it's all
Intelligent
about how you
enough
grew
to
up.
understand what's wrong and what's right,
Right,
and what you
period.
should accept. Some people
Exactly.
naive. You gotta use your brain so you're not naive
Right.
and sit there
But I
and
don't
go
think-
for some dumbass shit.
Exactly, but I
I'm
don't
not no
think we
bitch
should
that
down
go
those
for no
people.
dumbass shit. A
Right.
nigga can tell me this, and that.
Exactly. Back
I'ma
to the
listen
code.
to
What
it,
she saying,
but you
are
think I'ma
a
go
product of
for
your
it?
environment.
You think
You
I'ma
are
go
a
for
product
it?
of your
Tell
environment.
me.
That is a good
Hell
start.
no.
No, you say you agree with that. Saying
You go
everything
from
that
seeing
you
your
do
mama
is
deal with
No.
multiple
It's
women.
contradictive.
But I'm
Baby,
That's your environment.
Another
No,
thing
it's
is
contradictive.
what
It
you
was
was
a part of our
introduced to
environment
from
that
your
you like.
parents. That's not hindering you from your
Mary.
future. You just cause I growing up doing this and that, this what my mama did, so that's why I think I gotta live by. It's not hindering your future.
Exactly, but it
You
takes a
choose
special.
what you want to go
Yes,
through.
I agree with you 100%.
You
All
choose
I'm
what you
saying
want to go
is
through and
that
what you want to
it
deal
takes
with.
a certain motherfucker
No.
to be able. No. It takes a certain motherfucker to be able to grow outside of your environment.
It takes an
Like that
intelligent
person.
motherfucker to
Exactly.
grow
It takes
outside
an intelligent
Somebody with
motherfucker.
a smart mentality
intelligence.
It takes somebody who want more out of
Exactly.
life.
That's the same thing with private girl.
Yeah.
It
It takes somebody who wants
is. It's
Yes,
I grew up.
It's the same thing. It's the
not.
same thing.
No, it's not psychology.
It's the same.
You can be a product of your environment, or you can choose to move around your environment.
I grew up with one mama and 8 kids. One mom and 8 kids. So me and my sisters, we all basically intelligent, and we all smart, and we all got ambition, and we all
It don't
got
always
motherfucking
work out
career.
like that though. Even married people.
We all did more than the statistics expected us to do. Because for the simple fact, we believe in each other, we encourage each other, and we got the fuck up out of that shit.
So boom.
we help.
But everybody don't win their battle.
But the
Stop talking down to
people who
people
did
that
not
don't
walk with that, the people who didn't grow up
Exactly.
with that,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
gotta, as a person, you gotta want more for yourself to get out that environment.
And
But
I
most
agree with that. I'm
in
not
our
disagreeing. I'm
it
just
would've
saying,
been-
don't talk down on people that don't win their
Out of
battle.
8 siblings, all my sisters,
You gotta
all my sisters doing good.
Everybody doesn't. That's what I'm telling you. That's why suicide exists, because everybody doesn't win their
That's
battle.
mine though.
You had
That's mine.
That's
your choice.
You had the choice to go to school and be
It's your
something.
choice.
Everybody didn't have that choice.
Everybody have a
That's
choice.
not
Everybody have a choice.
the system is
You
designed
can't
for
your background.
everybody.
I don't even know what y'all
Only
talking
your background to determine your future.
That's
One mic at a
now.
time.
All
One
I'm
mic.
saying-
One mic.
That's what a lot
Now
of
say it
people
one
realize. Your background does not determine your
Facts. I'm
future.
just saying,
Because I could have been a bum. I could have been a crackhead
facts.
or any of that.
Everybody have a
But
choice.
me and my motherfucking sisters, we made out of motherfucking mud.
Right, and everybody has choice,
And
but you
everybody
also,
got a background.
right, let me finish.
Everybody
You
got a
have to
background.
remember
Everybody.
And it's the
Can I
choice
say
that
something?
you
Hold on,
make.
hold on.
Choices that you make.
Hold on.
It's the
Let
choice that you
Danielle
make.
speak. Let Danielle speak.
Okay.
From my point of view, and I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just
Everybody
saying-
got a point of view.
Right, I'm
But
just
you got a
presenting
choice.
it.
Hold on, Mary. Let Danielle
I'm just presenting it as what I look at it like. The time and age that we're operating in, you're absolutely right. Everybody has a choice.
Right.
But if you look back on it, because everything stems from generational trauma and generational curses. If you look back on it, when our parents were here, when our parents' parents was here, they did not have the same opportunities that we have
But
today.
you got your own,
Okay,
you got your own choice.
they did it.
No.
though.
No.
They did.
You got your own fucking choice.
No,
they
You
did.
got your
They
own
did.
Can I
choice.
say something?
Everybody got the same
Not for the
24
baby.
hours.
Y'all
Everybody
know about
got-
That's today, Mary.
No.
That's today.
Everybody
It's
got
not
the same.
there.
Everybody
No,
got
they
a choice.
don't. No, they
That's
don't.
not
No, they
there.
don't.
I'm
No, they don't.
Technically, it's a
No,
choice.
they don't.
It's not for the baby.
All right, let me ask y'all a question.
Fuck.
For everybody that agree to that
Damn.
50, 60, 70 years ago, today, in 2024, stop. Stop.
Say it.
70 years ago,
We went 70 years ago, so you can't exaggerate. Like
70 years ago, my
It still
grandmama.
affects us to this day,
That's
though.
20 people talking about
but
this.
everybody got the same 24 hours.
Hey, we finna
It's
end
not
it.
a day.
20 people talking at one time. Can't hear shit going on.
Yeah, but
So
because
nobody
you have
knows.
the same 24 hours, that don't mean you use it wisely. That don't mean you use it knowingly. And what you gotta understand is the evolution of our people.
Mhm.
You dig what I'm saying? When you understand what they call in school,
Well,
what
my girl named
no, stop.
Miss
They're so ambitious. So to
Not ambitious.
be ambitious, we're gonna get to
Keep
that.
it to
But
it.
before
Keep it
ambitious,
talking.
you gotta understand that our people in the time that you speak on in the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, it's totally
Totally
different.
So who-
different.
You cannot
Totally
we was not
different.
here.
Stop.
You cannot take that
You was not
into
here.
your life.
When you go back and really
But
look
what
at it,
you gonna
you
go
going by what the
through?
fuck they
Nobody
say.
said that.
Stay up in it. About
You gotta
talking
have
about.
enough
No.
No, y'all talk too fucking much. You don't let anybody else talk. Cold bill. High liquor.
Not another day.
Shots, motherfuckers.
But I'm camping, you don't want to talk about it.
I'm done with it.
I don't care about
I'm
it.
good. I'm good.
That's who even that.
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck that.
When you wanna kill it and talk about it afterwards.
Let's stop the whole thing. Hey, peace to y'all with.
You gotta walk up. Wait, that's not a regular.
I know.
Wait, wait, wait.